Okay, we gotta be real. We gotta be real, bro. We gotta be real. We gotta be real. We gotta be real.
So walking on set. Let's go.
We gotta be real.
Zoe walked off.
We gotta be real.
Let's go.
So y'all are telling me
Bear walk off season 6. Let's go.
Y'all are telling me that if your son broke his hand, you're flying to New York to take him to the hospital? Just say yes or no. Say yes or no.
That's not what I said. Take him to the hospital. You need to be there for your child.
Man said he's translucent.
I mean, how are we feeling? Are we good?
Yeah.
Good to start?
Yeah.
Tresor and his translucent chain.
Well,
We trans over here.
Come on!
Where'd you get that from?
Hey man, can't reveal my sources now.
Yeah.
The plastic
Yo,
chain.
he came in
what
too,
is it
like-
made of, for real? Do you mind if I touch it?
Touch it.
It's plastic. I think it's plastic. It's
Hey
cute
man,
though.
when you see people wearing it, just remember who you saw first.
Yeah, you started it.
And
cute
I'm not
little
gonna lie, like I'm the first one. I saw it from someone else, but
It's like a little
still,
stuff.
just remember I said this.
What are the shades? Wingstop?
It does kind of look like
Wingstop. We starting so
It looks like
flagrant.
the Wingstop logo. That's
you
why.
could have said like Aston Martin or something,
Right.
but she went to Wingstop.
It had the wings.
No,
Like,
these
you
are
know
just
that?
some common shades.
He came in too like, oh, I just got back from the art gallery. You know,
Literally.
shit,
Nah,
you know,
man,
you know how
I
that is.
didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did. I wish you. Yes, you did.
You
I
hyped
sat
it.
down and I said it
You
regularly.
lowered your
No.
shades and looked at me a little bit.
I said, Tresor, what are you wearing? He said, I just got back from the art gallery.
Yeah, you did put your arm up like that.
You did. You
I
absolutely
put
did.
my arm up because the chair is broken.
Right,
Oh,
right.
Jesus. Anyways, everyone, welcome to episode 4.
Yeah.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
We on our Dak Prescott today.
Quattro?
Cuatro.
Quattro.
Cuatro. I'm your main host, Zoe.
I'm Chizor.
Mucho.
No, Clyde.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
Clyde
I'm
first.
glad. Well, last episode you went third.
I messed
Let's
up
try
the
this
order.
again. I'm your
my
main
gosh.
host, Zoe.
I'm Chizor.
I'm Clyde.
Mucho.
And welcome to episode 4. We have a lot on the docket this
On our
episode.
Dak Prescott, on our Chris Bosh.
We're doing NFL and NBA.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Bosh. Yeah, okay, fine.
He's a waste.
What do you mean? You want him on our
Well, I put him
All-time-
ahead of DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, you're right. Because
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty
Thank
Barnes.
you.
Scotty.
Thank you, Trey.
oh yeah. Okay, maybe Scotty's a little more
Yeah,
important.
he'll
we'll
pass
take
Chris
that.
Bosh.
How was
3 in a row.
everyone's weeks? How's you guys doing?
Good, yeah. Shit. What'd I do? I mean, last week, I guess I watched the NFL.
Oh yeah,
that
crazy
was a
NFL
really
week.
good game.
Both games were really good.
I didn't watch. No, the first one, I swear that was a blowout.
It got to a blowout point,
Yeah, it was a
but
spanking.
it started pretty. Yeah.
You're just happy your boy won.
Oh, guys, hold on.
Nah, I seen
No,
bro
shut
win,
up,
and I was like, fuck, bro, I gotta come in and
Shut up, guys.
hear this.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
I don't even know if I can say the things I want to say in the first 30 minutes because I don't want to get banned
Just
from
put
YouTube.
a flashing thirsty sign above
But
Zoe's head.
I promise you that man, like, you know when girls say 90s fine? And like, oh, men are not 90s fine anymore. Jalen Hurts is so well put together by God. Like, I just don't understand how a man could be so good looking. He had his pants right at his waist. High.
Right.
Black cotton shirt tucked. Belt tight. With the backwards cap and the cigar and the chains. Oh, I hope his wife rides his dick like a stolen car because
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Did you guys see the pictures of Jalen Hurts in high school?
Yes. And when he had the dreads, oh my God, he was a demon.
That was hot. I
Houston
thought that was
dreads
college.
and a Q. You know the American
Bro,
guys
the
of the
man-
frat boys who do
The
that.
black
Wait,
frat.
are you
what they
saying
call-
like it was fire?
What do you mean? I'm just saying like that. What's
Have
it
you
called?
guys seen Jalen Hurts in high
I think
school?
you guys are talking
Yeah,
about
I've seen
two
the
different.
picture.
I think you guys
Yeah,
are
yeah.
talking about two different pictures. She's talking about the one when he was in college. I think.
Oh, maybe yeah.
No, I'm talking about high school.
I don't know. Was he not
Was
cute?
he a dweeb?
I'm not even gonna say nothing because I don't want to be a hater. Just search Jalen Hurts high school.
It doesn't matter because what he looks like now is what matters.
Yeah, I just feel like he could have easily turned into one of those beat it chick guys. Because the way he looked in high school,
Shit.
Okay, he's young. He's young.
Wow.
True.
Yeah, but you would have been young too.
He grew into
That
Black
is
himself.
girls don't like guys like me. It's like,
But honestly,
Look how
couldn't.
far his taper is on
Yeah.
his on his dreads.
oh. Listen, I'm glad he found a nice black queen. His fiance is black. Shout out to her. Shout out to her.
Do you root for him extra hard compared to like rooting for Saquon Barkley or something? Because
Who's Lamar
Tiny bit.
Jackson's wife, or is he still in the streets?
No, I'm pretty sure he has a longtime girlfriend. I think he has a daughter. No, Lamar Jackson.
Oh, word?
But he's very like private.
He's
Though. I'm
low-key.
pretty sure he does. I think.
yeah, I can't imagine Lamar Jackson with a white thing. I don't know.
He's
don't
too
think
he's
so.
too hood for that. He's
Yeah.
from Broward. He can't do that.
Yeah.
He's a real
Patrick Mahomes. I have no use for.
Patrick Mahomes automatically he was going to be with a white girl for
No.
sure.
Yeah, that was his destiny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not even just even outside of the white wife who's a Trump supporter. It's just like he just I don't know. Like, yeah, he's a good quarterback. He doesn't give me any flavor. Like I just don't care.
He's not well put together.
no razzle dazzle.
I don't care for Patrick Mahomes at all.
Yeah. So
Is it because he's still rocking the faux hawk?
It's just I just don't have any. Like he has no style. He has no flair. Like Tom Brady had flair. Even for a white man, Tom Brady had flair. Aaron Rodgers had flair.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
No aura.
Like yeah, Patrick Mahomes ain't got no aura. None.
3 championships.
Yeah.
Potentially 4. If the script says he'll get a 3.
Gotta count for some type of way.
if the Chiefs win, I'm up 1 on the 2025
You are.
predictions.
I've already lost.
Why have you lost?
I said Lamar was gonna win the Super Bowl.
Oh, you did. But he'll get MVP though. I think he'll get MVP again. It's not going to go to Josh Allen.
Josh Allen?
No, it's not going to go to Josh Allen. I don't think so. Statistically,
It shouldn't, but
but they're saying that if you look at the stats over the season, Lamar Jackson is up on Josh
yeah,
Allen.
and he should be, but I don't know, after that outing.
So how you going to argue
It is
numbers?
funny how like a lot of people, or maybe I'm just online too much, but a lot of people just felt bad for Josh Allen, right?
I did a little bit.
After Sunday. Nobody felt bad for Lamar Jackson.
Because Lamar Jackson got that dog in him. He'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah,
is
no
that
one
why?
felt bad for Lamar
And
Jackson.
also Lamar Jackson's MVP. Like he's undoubtedly good. But Lamar Jackson also made up for like technically Mark Andrews lost that game.
Yeah, I was about to say no one felt bad for him because everyone was on Andrews.
Yeah.
But what's his name? The guy who remember when he at the end of Sunday's
dropped it.
game, Josh Allen threw a crazy pass when he
Yeah.
got tackled, and that dude dropped it.
Yeah. I feel
It
you.
wasn't for a touchdown, but it could have extended the game.
But I feel like how many times I think Kansas City has beat Buffalo Bills quite a bit of time. Like I feel like this is like Josh Allen's
yeah,
story
4
a
in a
little
row
bit.
or something, or
Everybody
Yeah.
hates the
4
Bills.
Yeah.
I wish this.
Yeah.
See, I don't know why I never went to a Bills tailgate. I should have went.
Well,
Those
thank
are
God you
so
didn't go. It
lit.
was freezing.
Well, no,
You
not
went to
not that.
No, I've never been.
Not the last one. I just meant through the season in
Yeah.
general. I should have went.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Next season, I'm gonna go.
Would you
for
go?
sure.
Yeah, but- and you said I think we talked about. Would you go to the Detroit one?
Yeah, it's farther. Like Buffalo's closer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, okay, so NFL, what else?
Oh yeah, we forgot to say the week before, me and Trezor cooked up a couple tracks, yo.
Oh, yeah, we went to the
Yeah.
studio for TC's birthday. Mucho hopped out a couple tracks.
So, like, is there an email transfer that has an MP3 file in it somewhere
Right.
that's
I'll
going to get
send
played?
files.
Yeah.
He had one that he was in studio, something dirty, talking about London.
Mucho was
But
on
I'm
that
like,
song
bro,
too.
drop it. So why not drop it?
I gotta finish it.
Yeah,
I think you should drop it.
Drop it, get it Steam, and then we'll do a Relentless remix.
It sounded fire. It sounded fire. I'm like, okay, so
I was doing the hooks. I was letting this guy do the verses. I was too rusty for the verses.
damn. But yeah, I thought it was sick. But he didn't drop it. I literally said, I'm like, drop it, and he's not dropping it. Still, it's been like 2 weeks.
I love how people just think drop it like. You know what I mean?
Why it's not that quick?
You got to come back, touch it up, make sure you market it right, everything.
And plus, usually like stuff that I drop quick are stuff that I produced. I didn't make that beat.
Who made the beat?
You got to
you need
clear
It
it.
was just
Yeah.
a random beat that Tristan put on.
Damn.
Oh, okay, your boy then. Yeah.
Yikes. Well, what about you?
I went on another podcast, did an appearance on 24/7 Hustlers, Hustle Over Everything. Shout out to Alex Whitman. He's building a studio out there in Oshawa, a podcast studio. So just, I don't know, shout out to the other podcasters. It was
Shout
fun.
out to you for
Look
Uber
at
to
Clyde on his
Oshawa.
PR.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what
Yeah.
type of plug was that? Your PR plug?
No, I'm just shouting them out.
Clyde's on his press tour. It's starting.
Yeah, other pods, hit me up. Yeah. But no, that was cool just to do that. And I had like a weird experience where I was moving hot tubs with my brother and I was waiting for a bus after and I was like covered in like dirt and stuff because I'd just been working like out,
Yeah.
in pretty crazy conditions. And the bus didn't come. They were saying how the bus broke down. I had to wait another hour and stuff.
At the bus stop in the cold?
Yeah, and it was cold, right? And there's this white lady standing there, like kind of waiting for the bus. And then like another bus that was going in the other direction came, and she's giving her full like Karen, routine and everything. She's cussing them out and yelling at them and everything. And then she was waiting in a car before she invited me in my dirty coat and everything like that to come wait in the car while she was like, before the other bus came. And I just feel like in these times where everybody's, very CP24 comment section in real life, it was like, oh, it was cool. Like this white lady wasn't racist.
Did you have to stay in her car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we had conversations about how fine China isn't a thing anymore and people aren't getting married. It was very, I was very surprised. I thought we were going to have some DEI conversations. Like, they're buying all the houses. Like it wasn't any of that. And I was pleasantly surprised. So, had a bit of you ever had that where you're like, oh, this person's definitely racist. And then.
Yeah.
They turn out to be a little bit of a nuance. Like how you feel about Stone Cold Steve Austin, is probably like, this guy, he played that role in The Longest Yard a little too hard, but then you find out he's an ally.
He's a good guy. He's not no Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's not Hulk Hogan.
Jeez. I had that same feeling one time when I was driving to Montreal and we were looking for an LCBO on the way because the SIQ in Quebec is basic.
The what?
The liquor.
That's
the
what they
liquor
call the LCBO.
SIQ?
SIQ.
And you have to do the accent too.
SAQ.
SIQ.
Saki.
Yeah, they don't have. Try it again.
SIQ.
Yeah, there you go. Not bad. Better than your Spanish.
SIQ.
They don't have much variety there at their liquor stores. Like we have way more tequila. Anyway, I'm on the way and I'm putting it in the Google or whatever. But now you're like in the middle of nowhere type shit. Stopping at the LCBOs there.
Cheektowaga, Ontario.
Yeah.
Places like that.
Like that. You know what I mean? You go off the beaten path.
I'm trying to figure it out too.
It feels like Get Out. You know what I mean? And we park and people are even scared to go in because it's like one of those. And I'm like, yeah, brother, everybody's going to be cool. You walk in and the ladies are lovely. You know what I mean? They're seeing us, do-rag, dreads, whatever. And everything's a vibe.
I feel like you're very not jaded when it comes to these things.
Nah, because most
You
people...
travel and you said you'll party with the clan or something. Then you
Did I say that with the clan?
He said something into context. He did say something in relation to that.
Come on.
Did I say...
No, that's insane.
I'm sure it made more sense in context.
Maybe not.
Mucho, please. You're not going to party with the clan.
No, I don't think I said that, though.
I think you said about racist white people. I may be putting a little sauce with the clan.
I hope
Yeah,
please.
like, I'll find whoever's turn in the sundown town. You know what I mean?
You said that.
They don't want to turn up with you. That's why
yes,
it's
they do.
sundown
That's
town.
what you don't know. Like,
No. They don't want to turn up with
some
you.
cool people there, too.
No, that's why it's called a sundown town.
There's zero cool people there.
Why
There's
would they
not
live in a
one.
sundown town if they were cool?
Cheap apartments?
Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Stop it right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, so you got a great white lady.
Wait, did you feel like The Blind Side a little bit over there? Did you feel like that? Like a little?
Let's take him in.
Because that's what happened in The Blind Side. Sandra Bullock saw the fat black dude on the street that needed help. That's what happened, right?
I don't know.
You're not a fat black dude, but you're a black dude.
Oh my God. Half black dude.
I was going to say, you know, that's
He has to put that emphasis on there.
And I mean, that might have been why she was nice to you. You
Low
didn't
key.
look fully.
I would consider that.
I mean, what do you mean? That's very true.
It could have been colorism in
If
that
it was
sense.
Tresor, I don't know if Tresor would get the
I'm
same treatment.
in
I'm
there.
laughing because it's true. I see the difference when
Yeah.
I get reactions versus like my dark skinned friends who get reactions. From
Yeah.
people.
I think it was
Very big
crazier.
difference.
I was dirt. Like I was just working construction essentially.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I
Like,
probably
I
thought
had-
you were Puerto Rican or something.
that
Look at
could
this handsome Mexican man.
it could have been that.
Hola, sir. Do you want to wait in my, how do you say car in Spanish?
I don't even know.
Automobilio?
Oh my God.
But yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
okay, so you had a good experience with a white woman.
That is
I'm actually
surprising.
surprised that even just like no offense, like you as a man, like to let a random man sit in my car, like anything can go wrong. Like we are in a very vulnerable position here.
We talked about the real estate market and everything. We had a
Damn, she's trusting
crazy.
humanity.
I,
But
know,
I
I
like
was
it though.
surprised. Like, damn, you don't think I'm gonna? All right.
What was her name?
I didn't get any names.
Angie.
Angie? Yeah, I could see that.
Angie. All right, cool. I mean, I had a pretty calm week. The only thing that I would say that happened that was kind of cool is we should call people more. You know? One of my friends, like she called me like out of the blue and I was like, why the hell is she calling me? I thought something happened or whatever. And she called me and I was like, yo, and she was like, hey. And I was like, what's up? And she was like, nothing. Like I said, it's my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna call my friends more and be like active with my friendships. And I was like, that is so cute. And we talked for like almost 2 hours on the phone. And I was like, we should call our friends more. I felt like high school again.
Yeah.
I was like, I was talking, walking around. I was in the shower, still talking to her. Like, phone on speaker. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm in high school again. What? Calling your friends is cute. I like calling your friends. No more texting. Call your friends.
I call my friends that don't live in the city that I live in because I think I just don't talk to like.
Her and I live in the same city.
Yeah. My local friends I don't call.
Dinner.
Huh?
You guys need to go get dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean go get dinner?
Or like link.
Yeah, but sometimes when like
sometimes
work
it's harder.
and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
she's like, oh, let me just give her a call on your way
Y'all
home
need to
from
go to
work.
runs.
Huh? Okay, anyways. I
What's
just thought it
girl
was
ball
cute.
runs?
I love that.
Yeah, for real. What's
Girls ball runs,
Pilates.
Pilates, brunch.
Going out to eat.
Yeah, I was gonna say brunch.
is
Definitely
the girl
brunch.
ball runs.
But there's no like physical activity. Like there's nothing that girls link to do a physical activity.
Pilates or yoga.
But you can't talk.
But you don't do you talk that much in ball?
Yeah, especially if you lose.
Well, you don't talk during the game, but you talk like before.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean. You don't
before.
talk during, but you'll talk before Pilates, you talk after Pilates. You might get Pilates and like, smoothies after or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run clubs.
I don't like run clubs, but I have a lot of friends who were in run clubs. And
I know
met
girls
people
training
there.
for marathons and
It's
shit.
too cold in this city to do run clubs.
They usually do it in the summer.
I can't do it.
Or they do
bro.
indoor ones too.
Yeah.
Indoor run.
Where?
Indoor run clubs.
You just like run around
like
a track?
tracks. Oh. Yeah.
Like at the
basically.
velodrome and shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was asking you this before we started recording, and you said you'll answer later, but like as men, we talk about like sports and like I don't know. Sometimes we get deep, talk about politics and shit. I don't know, crack jokes on it, roast each other. Like what do women talk about? Yo?
Other women.
I won't lie. Yeah, women, we talk about each other.
Oh, word.
But I wouldn't say always in a bad way. It's not always in a bad way. But one thing
Sometimes
about
you're
me,
congratulating your friend on her promotion, I
yeah,
guess.
my
Okay.
friends definitely do that. Talk about each other. Not in like a bad way. It's like, oh, like this happened, or did you hear this or that? Sometimes you gossip, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, things like everyone gossips. Everyone needs to act like, oh, I don't gossip. Yes, you do. Everyone gossips.
I guess I gossip with you guys. Yeah.
Everybody gossips.
Everyone gossips.
Yeah.
Whether you're like an active gossiper or you want to be just like, oh, I just listen and not like everyone gossips or partakes in gossiping.
People just weaponize gossip when they're the one getting gossiped about.
Exactly.
Then it's all these feminine men gossiping about me. You need to keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah, or the
You gossip
sassy
too.
situation.
Yeah.
You gossip too. Everybody does
Word.
it.
Yeah,
It's a fact.
everyone gossips. So yeah, we gossip. We'll talk about like beauty stuff.
TV
we'll talk
shows.
about sometimes
Stuff
talk
you're
about
watching.
shows.
True.
Reminisce on old stories. Talk
Yeah.
about guys, men, relationships, work. Yeah.
Speaking of that, have you guys been watching Beast games?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh
Beast
boy,
games?
Mr. Beast like TV show.
Oh,
Like,
I saw a clip from it that
Oh,
made me
boy.
viscerally upset.
That is a good show because
really?
it's hilarious. It's so funny watching people snake each other.
Yo, I
Like
see
he's a genius because he just took Squid Games and then just put the trust in other people's hands. So for instance, he'll be like, all right, there's 7 rows. Everyone just randomly pick a row. There's like 1,000 people. Everyone stands. They're like, all right, whatever row you're in, that's your team. And then he'll be like, I'm gonna put a number on the screen. If anybody wants that money, you click the button. You click the button, you stay. Everyone else in your row gets eliminated from the whole show.
I like that.
So it's either no one presses it and we all go, or one person presses it, they stay, and you all get cut.
Oh,
So it's going like 5,000, 10,000, 15. Everyone's like, no. I think the first one, it went to 20. This small brown kid, he went, and I was like, bro, I'm not here to make friends, bro. I'm like, I rate it. It kept going 15, 20, 30, 40. There's this one black dude. He's the one championing. Yo, everyone, we're going to stick together. We're going to stick together. I was like, yeah, we're going to stick together. I think it got to like 100. Man said,
Why it have to be
Oh my god.
it was so fun.
Because we're still in that zone where I can't say that
we're still in
word.
that zone,
See,
yeah.
I'm getting better.
Bro. That show is hilarious. But some
No, you
people
can let it fly. We're good.
Some people are thorough though. Let me know if you would do this. There was one where he didn't give any context. He was just like, yo, pick a captain. And everyone picked. There was 4 teams. They picked. It was another money one. It was like, yo, this money counter is going to keep going up. If you want this, you click the button, you take the money, everyone else leaves. But their teams are bigger. Their teams are like 50, 60 people.
Jesus.
So you're all depending on that guy to not push the button. It went up to $1 million.
Whoa.
And nobody pressed the button.
Wow. I would have
It
been
was
like,
crazy. I don't know what I
$1
would have
million
done.
USD?
Let's be real. Everybody in this room, are you pressing that button?
I don't know.
So the option is to press the button or what?
It's you press the button, you get the mill, you continue. The rest of your team is
Can
out.
you lose that mill after? Is that still up for steal?
Well, no, it's just nobody gets it. If you don't press the button, nobody gets it. You guys just all
No, but if you
move on.
press, you say you press it, then you get it, right?
Yeah.
Then you have it.
That's it. Yeah.
Can't be taken away from
No,
you.
no,
Oh
it's
yeah,
yours.
yeah, I'm pressing it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like half morals and half peer pressure might
Yeah.
make me not press it.
That's
because
fair.
if you're standing up there and there's 70 people looking at you and their fate is in your hands, I don't know if you're pressing it. You're a good guy. I don't know if you're pressing it.
He's rubbing his chin. Am I?
But are they going to
Not
press
when it
it?
comes
What
to
if
money.
was
I
in
can be a real
reverse?
horrible
Would
person.
they press it and save me?
I feel like a lot of them probably wouldn't.
Yo,
So
then
I
we'll
don't
never
know.
know. Boom.
Do you guys though think you would thrive in like a Big Brother Survivor type situation? Like you feel like you could win one of those game show reality TV show games where you
don't
gotta
know.
snake people?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Just for the simple fact that I don't care enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what you be like, yo, I'm off this.
Like,
Like,
I'm not doing
You're not
that.
sociopathic enough to do it.
I don't think so.
I could be like likable, but I can't manipulate.
Yeah, I'm
that
not gonna
hard.
strategize and manipulate.
You know?
Because the main prize, like whoever wins the Beast Games, they win $5 million.
Holy.
For what?
Whoever wins
the
the
Beast
competition,
Game.
yeah.
Oh,
The prize
shit.
is 5 M's. And there's certain times when he'll like bribe people to leave. Honestly, I might get bribed. There was one where they were like competing to win an island, and it was the last 2 people. No, it was the last 3 people. And it was some Mexican dude, and Mr. Beast is like, yo, if you leave right now, you could get this briefcase full of money, and it was like $400K, I think. I was like, if that's me, I'm out. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
gone. I'm gone. I'm not even risking it. Yeah, 5 mil is a lot, but even just percentages wise, the odds of me winning is very low. I'm gonna go home with nothing. If I go home with nothing and my family sees that I could have got this 400 and
Yeah.
I chose not to,
Yeah.
Sick.
You know, whooping.
But that's the same thing as the mill. Like
that too though. Your
I
family,
have
if
a
you-
mill in my account now. I don't care if I'm the most hated person because of this. No, I've won already.
So when are you hitting it then? Because they go like from
That's probably
That's
the
the
that's
issue
the
though. Because you could wait. You think it's gonna go up to $1 million. You could wait. Someone could have pressed it at 625.
Yeah.
But also like the moral incentive to be like, okay, well, I wouldn't want somebody to do this to me.
Yeah.
At some point, you're gonna have to snake somebody. Like,
Yeah.
not everybody can win.
Not necessarily. You can.
So it's like, how many
play-
times you want to build trust and rapport with people, but
Yeah.
eventually you're gonna have to pull the
No, but you
pull the
can
rug.
like you can play respectfully. Like you can play thorough. You just have to be lucky that you're not in a position to get snaked.
When
Yeah,
when it comes to money, you can't make friends in that situation. That's impossible.
But yeah,
Money
that
and
is
friends
tough.
don't mix.
But if it's on Amazon Prime, this is
Nothing
not
tears
an
a family apart like money.
ad. Word.
Nobody wins when the
Cool.
family
All right.
feuds.
Okay, let's get into some Dear Relentless. I mean, like I said, shout out to you guys for keeping Dear Relentless alive. Some of these submissions are getting very crazy.
Yeah, you guys are
but
getting
I
wild,
some
man.
guys are getting wild, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Y'all are still treating this like a real diary, but it's okay. I will sit here and read my ass off. But okay. But continue to submit. We're having a good time with these. But let's go. Okay, so first one. Dear Relentless, this is a long one, by the way. Dear Relentless, on and off for 4 years.
Okay.
Dear Relentless, could use some advice from my favorite podcasters. For context, I'm in my 2nd year of college and I'm black. So are the girls I date. Period, king. And 20 years old. I've known this girl since middle school and throughout high school. We've had a lot of heated arguments and one even led to me going no contact with her for over the pandemic. We came back to junior year of high school once the pandemic ended and it was apparent we missed each other. We grew really close and I ended up telling her I liked her over FaceTime. She started laughing and I cut the call. She apologized laughing and we moved past it. 2 weeks after, she laughed at me and told me she actually grew to like me too, but I was still hurt and didn't trust her. So I stuck with another girl who had shown interest in me for that year. During our senior year of high school, I was single again and we started hanging out more. We knew we were going to the same college and she didn't want to be in a relationship in that new environment. Fair. So we agreed to be each other's flings, not good idea, for the summer and cut it off on campus when school started. We get to school and as I'm unattaching myself, she tells me she might not want to cut it off anymore and tells me she needs to think about it. I give her 2 weeks and I ask her what she's feeling and she says she forgot she even said it in the first place. This really hurt me, but I tried to move on and was approached by another girl. She started showing me more affection and I was tired of the back and forth, so I asked her if we were going to start dating or if we were going to stop playing this game. She said yes, and we dated for 2 months. She broke up with me at the start of 2024 and gave me a "it's not you, it's me" speech, but we continued to mess around here and there for a year. Oh, brother. I'm trying to move on from her. I see her every day, but it's hard to imagine caring about someone more than I cared about her. I don't know if it's just how long I've known her and tried to pursue her, but I can't find the drive or inspiration within me to forge that kind of connection with someone else. I've talked to 2 girls after her, but it's hard to bring myself to care. What should I do? Best regards, an anonymous listener.
Brother.
God
I
damn.
feel like it's so crazy being on the other side of the table. Cause I remember like having these types of feelings when you're young, and it's not necessarily bad. Like having very strong feelings when you're young, it's almost like a naivety that you still have.
Naivety.
Naivete.
Naivety, both work.
Yeah.
Do they work? Is it naive? Oh, okay.
Anyways,
Naivete.
and it's funny because I've had certain conversations with older people when I was younger, and now I'm the older person. Brother, you are young. It's
20.
okay. You're young. You may feel like you're never gonna meet someone ever again. You will.
Yeah.
Just give it time. Cut it off. You're gonna be hurt for a little bit. You will bounce back. Time heals all. You will be okay.
Time is the antidote, is the cure, is the
You
solution.
will be
in this
okay.
scenario.
And now you're in college. Like you're just about to start getting lit. Like it's just starting for you. You're fine.
Yeah.
Feel the feelings, but you're gonna be okay.
I'd even say like the feelings, like very self-aware, like this is a good foundational character building thing.
Yeah.
I think you're at the slippery slope now where if you were to continue with it, that's when I kind of feel like this could digress you as a human being. These are experiences that like you're very much able to take something out of. Take the lesson, and move on with that. And that's easy to, like you're saying. I remember being in these situations too, and having you'll get over it and stuff. And it's time heals all. Time is your cure, is your antidote in this situation.
One thing I will say
And
is,
it sounds like she wants cake and to eat it too.
yeah, exactly. One thing I will say is I've been in the position where it's like, oh, I'm never going to meet someone like this again. And, oh, this sucks. And this was the person and never going to like anyone as much. You will like someone just as much the next time. It sounds bad. I'm not saying that everyone's replaceable, but like when you meet someone after like your first real, like, damn, like there's no one else, blah, 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 ready to give my all. When you meet that new person that gives you that feeling again, that's when shit gets scary. Cause you're like, okay, I can do this again. And if you can do it again, you can do it again. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that, like I said, everyone's replaceable, but you'll get those feelings again. It just takes a certain person to bring it out of you. But also, you have to practice the law of detachment when it comes to people.
This is good advice, yeah?
Yeah, you can't get attached to people. And like I said, like talking is great, being friends is great, dating is great. But, you have to get to a point where like, if this gets to a point where you're no longer in my life, that has to be okay. At some point.
That's the law of detachment?
Yeah.
So like a tree.
It's like, it's basically,
Okay.
at least for relation, it's more like the law. Well, I don't know what the exact law of detachment is. I don't know if you can Google it. There's actually a law about it.
Gotcha.
But it's like practicing that like everything is an experience for me in this moment. And if this doesn't like proceed the long term, then like it's the acceptance of that.
The laws of attachment are emotional reactions to behaviors and attitudes that threaten
Attachment or detachment?
bonds.
Law of detachment.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, law of
I've never
detachment.
heard it put like that, but I kind of feel that
Like
same
nothing
way.
belongs to me.
The way that I used to put it is like, I feel like I'm like a tree, right? Now follow me here. I'm like a tree and people in my life are birds. When you're a tree, like a strong oak tree that's been there for 100 years, birds come, birds go. Some birds build the nest. Some birds don't build the nest.
Jeez, talk to him.
Okay.
I can't be
like
upset
that.
that the bird flew away.
first story. Let's go.
At the end of the day,
The translucent chain gave him the. Oh my god.
word.
That's fire.
But at the end of the day, you're still a tree. You're gonna be there. And sometimes the birds know that you are a tree and you're gonna be there. So they feel like they could leave because you're always gonna be there when they come back. So you kind of have to know like where to put people in your life, but you don't own anybody, you know? Like you just gotta live your life, you know?
I love that.
That was a really good analogy.
3 minutes in.
That boy potted.
Yeah, that was a good analogy.
That's
I
how
100%
that's how I
agree
see
with
it.
that. Once you're like solid in your own foundation of you as a person and you have like these deep roots like a tree and you're strong and you stand it, yeah, you're right. People might come and build a nest and it might be comfortable here for your existence.
Which is what this guy sounds like. He built himself a foundation. He's got strong roots and everything. Don't let nobody come with no lumberjack women come with
don't let them
saws and
cut
cut
you
you
down.
down.
Wait, does it
man.
sound like he has a strong foundation right now? It doesn't sound
No,
like
he
it's.
could.
This can be used for a
He has to
foundation.
work on. He has to work on that.
I'm gonna say as someone who's in the close range, when you're 20 to 25, your interests in women and what you want change.
It changed, yeah.
So when you are in college, that's when you change the most.
by the time
That's
you're
when
done
you should
college,
run through things.
That's what. Yes, but depending on the morals you have, you may just want to like.
What you trying to say? What you trying to say?
Also, I don't think this girl is a bird also you want to keep in your tree.
She's
you
young
know when
too.
birds get a little too floppy and they're wrestling too much and they're not like, this bird seems like she's just here to cause a little trouble. She's not trying to build a nest.
well, I think it is. I
is
think
not comfort for her.
she's just young too.
Yeah,
Like,
agreed.
that's
I think he
it.
said he was 20, right?
Yeah,
So
young. And I already knew where it was heading when it's like you try to bring something from high school into the next stage of your
Yeah.
life. That rarely ever works.
yeah.
I think I might know one person who like went from high school to college, like, and then they ended up marrying that person.
That's rare.
There's
But-
two poignant forms of ignorance that you're dealing with that. Like one, you're young, you've never really been with anybody else, so you don't really like understand. And it's also I forgot the second point, but just
Yeah.
yeah,
Oak
it'd
tree.
be like that. But I mean, at least
love is like
Love is like
hear
a
it.
tree.
it's like a drug. Makes you like irrational. You know, like
It does.
you don't like your perspective and like how smart you really are. Like the lens you see that through when you're in love doesn't like accentuate that. That doesn't
Love
make it
or
better.
lust?
Both.
I think
Lust is
so.
worse.
Love-
Because I
love
think
can
when
make
you're in high
you-
school, it's mostly
Yeah.
lust, not love.
Yeah,
But
in
I
high
think
school, it's not love.
because lust can be more of perceived as like a negative thing. I think when people think, "Oh, I'm in love," like this is just always like a positive thing. Like no, like you kind of think you put someone on a pedestal, like up there. You don't really see that. You see the best in somebody. You know,
Right.
you may not accurately see how that person actually is.
I feel like
When you're
people
in love-
also ignore the signs of love too.
Yeah.
Like people be like, oh, I don't like them, but it's like, okay, but like I ask my guys like, oh, I don't really like her, but it's like, okay, like, do you talk to her all the time? Oh yeah. Do you see her? Yeah. Like, do you feel her absence if you don't talk to her? Yeah. Okay. So then there's love there.
people be in denial about the feelings they have. So
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And people ignore red flags when they're in love too. So once
That
you're
is
out,
very
that's what I
true.
mean. Like you're not thinking about this rationally. You
once
ignore
you're out of it and you look back on it, you'll be like, okay, like
Yeah,
they were
bro.
like this, and this, and I should have known.
You're not going to be 30 missing this girl you met when you were 12.
No.
Just move on, brother.
Not gonna, yeah, yo, like I said, even then, it's like you'll find someone will come around. Trust me, I've been there where it's like no one's gonna come and da da da. This is that. And we said no, someone's gonna
Nigga
come.
met like 2 annoying girls and he's like, I'll never find love again.
You're in
Relax,
college,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Just have fun. Try different stuff. Expand your horizons.
Yeah,
maybe
man.
join
What?
a couple clubs or
What was
something.
that
Meet some
that
new
white girl
people.
song? What's that song called? I'm talking about that "Call Your Girlfriend" song. And when she's like, "Oh, the only way your heart will mend is when you learn to love again."
I don't know that one.
I don't
I
know
like
that
that's a
one.
bar
I
though.
don't know,
Say it
but
again.
that's
What was it?
I think it's called "Call Your Girlfriend," something like that.
Call me maybe.
Say the bar. Say the bar.
The only in the song she goes, "The only way your heart will mend is when you learn to love again." It's something about and tell her that something that she's justified. I don't know, something like that.
And at least she let you down easy. You didn't like stumble upon one of the kappas with her, like throwing her up in the air or something. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
at least
song
it's
called?
better.
No, that's not the song.
Yeah, I don't think it
The
was.
only way your heart will mend is when you learn to love again. That's the lyrics. Anyways.
Anyways.
But yeah, you'll be all right,
You'll be
man.
fine.
And like I said, that I don't think that girl is really worth all the energy. Who
Hang out
knows?
with your
Maybe you'll
homies.
mature.
Robin, call your girlfriend.
What's it called?
Robin, call your girlfriend, and Vanessa Carlton also has a rendition of this.
Okay, cool. That's the song I'm thinking about. But yeah, so you'll be all right. Thank you for writing in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, just follow
Young.
Tresor's oak tree.
Yeah.
I remember being
advice.
I remember being young. There was this girl in high school that I liked so much. And one of my older homegirls, she was Jamaican. I was telling her about this story because she went to our school too. She's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's not happening. I'm like, why? What do you mean? Like, I like her so much. I think we could try to make it work and blah, blah, blah. He's like, bro, she's Muslim. She's Iraqi. Her family would never accept you.
Oh, that's not always true.
You're done.
That's not always true.
She's kind of right. But it's like, yeah, of course it's not always right. But the type of Muslim that she was, it was right. Like I knew. I should have known it. That was never gonna happen.
He saved you.
Yeah.
That's fair. Damn. I don't know. Well, I had but I think I was also smart because I remember there's this guy that I was like on and off in high school with for a long time. And he was just a waste to you now that I think about it. And I remember he was also 2 years older than me. I went to university and I remember he like hit me up like, oh, like we should go. And I was like, absolutely not, nigga. Absolutely not. I was like, no. Just because you're out of high school now and you think it's all sweet because, you know, there's no more other bitches. No. You ain't sick.
Yeah.
You guys were cool, like, or did you like bully him and stuff? And now he's like,
No, I liked him. Like,
you
no.
liked him.
Yeah. Like we were like on and off all throughout high school. But he was also like a player type thing. Like he was just messy. And I vividly remember it was after I graduated because he graduated before me. After I graduated, he like hit me like, oh, like high school was so messy. Like we should da da da.
Okay,
And I was like, suck out, bro. Are you out of your damn mind?
Yeah,
That's a decent
You
shot.
stupid. I hate when niggas try to come back on some stupid ass shit. Like, don't at least come back on some shit that's real.
Mucho. That's a full form, but from half court, like not a heave, but
Right,
he's like
right.
it's like a jump shot, but he's taking it from beyond the logo.
Exactly. Low percentage.
All right, one more. We got Dear Relentless Diaries. I want to surprise my man. Hey guys, love the pod. Hope y'all are doing well. Now on to my dilemma. Just a short one. This is mainly for Zoe, but the boys can chip in. It's my man's birthday soon. I really want to surprise him. He's genuinely my everything, my rock, my lover, my boo, and the one who completes me. I love that for you. He is perfect. Not gonna lie, I want to propose to him and just wanted Zoe's suggestion of what's the best way to do it and how to go about it, woman to woman. I feel like it's 2025 and women should start proposing to men. Don't be yourself. Women should start proposing to men. And I think Zoe is the type to do so.
I love our listeners,
Seeing
man.
and listening to her on the pod, her strength and independence is so admirable. You're an inspiration, girl, and I'm feeling to do it at either Scotiabank or CN Tower because those places have the nice scenery. What's your advice? Can Clive and Mucho also stop being so shy and start talking louder more? Their opinions are very valid, so they need to stop being shy. Plus, we want to see Trey, so there's a face to match the voice. For Tresor, 2 questions also. What is the best way to grow as a content creator in Toronto? Asking for a friend. And what is the best way to ask your man if you want him to eat your ass or for me to eat his ass?
What the fuck? Well, why would I have the answer to that?
What's the protocol? Please, can I stay anonymous? Excited to listen to the feedback.
Yo, I gotta say, the way the listeners will direct specific questions at us is fucking hilarious.
I love it though.
I kissed a man, cried. You know, how do you? Like, I feel like this is something you kind of. The fuck?
But why would I have the answers to that? That's what I want.
She said no. Zoe looks like the type to propose to
You
me.
just said, yo, Tresor, how do you eat ass, fam?
So you look like the type to get on one knee for a guy.
You
like,
know damn well.
Zoe would never do that.
One thing, never
in her life.
Listen, I am a lover girl through and through. I love. I'm a cater to you type woman, but I will never, ever, 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 ever get down on my knee and put a ring in a man's face and say, will you marry me? My father will do tumbles in his grave. So I will not. Respectfully, girl, I appreciate the independence.
tumbles in his grave's crazy. That's crazy.
I appreciate the independence. Yeah. And for sure, I agree. Like, strong is a real thing. I'm a very strong woman. I have a very strong personality. It doesn't suit a lot of people, and it is what it is. I'm an oak tree. And that is my personality. Yeah, I'm strong, I'm independent. I have my own things, all that stuff. But I will not beg for no man. I'm not beg for no man. I'm not propose to no man. Okay? I'm so sorry, but I will not do it.
I'm like very surprised at like where she even got that impression.
Yeah.
Because you come
How many
off
episodes
as
have you listened
way
to?
more prideful than that.
Yeah, she would never.
Yeah,
Have a
here,
man put down his hands up. Are you guys crazy?
yeah, hearing that is like a Twilight Zone.
And I also have a question because at the beginning she said she wants to surprise him for his birthday, right?
Yeah.
Does he want this at this time? Before you like surprise want to propose to him, have you, and I don't know, maybe you guys have had the conversation, but like, have you guys talked about if you are both ready to get married? Or is this something that you just like feel to do? Just make sure that he wants this as well. And I feel like if he wants it as well, then I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not, live your own life. But I feel like if you guys are aligned, he might just do it. I personally don't know how I would feel if my girl proposed to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a sticky one.
Because societally, like, we're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
So, like, when we're ready, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So,
And
like,
also-
so just implicitly, like, if you ask the dude, then he won't be ready.
Yeah, because it's like I haven't come to those terms yet.
Have you ever seen the TikTok of like, it's like, this is what marriage looks like, and it's like a man and a woman, and there's like water, like a huge like puddle, and then there's like the other side, and like he lays down across the puddle, she walks over him and then helps him on the other side. And I was like, that's literally what marriage looks like. Like the man is the foundation, he gets you to it, and then your woman brings you up. Like
Marriage sucks. How could I could just stay dry?
no one got wet though.
So what? There's a moat or whatever. What is,
I don't know if it's like a river. I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know what it was.
but he's falling down.
He's not falling down. He's kind of like bridging himself.
He's
You
laying
have to
down.
plank.
Not laying, like bridging.
You have to plank.
Like you bridge, like he's putting his hands over to the other side.
Bare core
She
strength.
walks over him, and then she grabs him and pulls him across.
Okay. All right. Cool. I don't know about that metaphor. I'd rather just not do it.
So how are you both gonna get across?
Oh, because you need to get across.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna chill on this side. But yeah, my bad. Okay. I don't understand the metaphor.
I'll meet you over there.
How do you not understand the metaphor?
So there's a moat or something.
See, it's just like a ditch.
it's a very
full of water.
simple. It's a very
very
simple
simple.
metaphor.
Thank you.
So he's okay, and then he's laying or no?
okay,
He's just bridging himself.
mucho.
Like he's not. The whole point is they were both able to get the other side without getting wet and helping each other.
It's okay. Maybe.
Okay,
But let's
here.
let's switch it up a little bit.
They're here, and he lies down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So she can walk across, him
Yes.
like that, and then she pulls him here.
Yes,
Okay, true. All right.
He's
you're just
Nigga got no hops.
Mucho just hates love. Okay, but you're selfish. Exactly. You have hops. What if your wife doesn't have hops? Now what?
Because she got to come too. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has to come too. So what are you gonna do? You hop over, then what?
Vertmax.
What?
Vertmax? The shoes?
Vertimax?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Go ahead. Yeah.
Throw her over your shoulder and then just jump.
Yeah, I don't think Zoe's gonna be able to help you on this one.
Well, I mean, like, yes, I think you should surprise him for his birthday. I don't know, anything that you want, whether it's like, decorate the hotel room or surprise him at his favorite restaurant or get something made for him that's tangible. I'm all for what you
See,
don't
but
like-
also, no, hold on. This is my thing though. And I've had this exact conversation with my homegirls. And I feel like I might have talked about this on the pod. One of my homegirls was like, yo, I want to surprise my man for his birthday. No, she was like, I want to surprise my man for his birthday. His birthday's coming up. So I planned us this trip it was like Mexico or something to go snorkeling. I was like, okay, well, what did he say that he wanted? She was like, oh, he said he wanted an iPad. I'm like, okay, so why didn't you just get him the iPad?
yeah.
Like, I think sometimes girls, like, it's like if I will literally tell you what I want, but you're doing what you want for me. It's not what I want. So sometimes it's like, make sure whatever you're surprising your man with is something he wants. It's not something that you want and you're using him as the catalyst to do it.
But sometimes you don't know what you want until like, oh, there's the element of surprise. Like, oh, I never thought about this before. And then you enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
certain
but
things I was-
but men aren't really like that though. It's like,
Have you ever
if
seen
you
that?
ask me what I want, I will tell you exactly what I want. It's not like you have to ask him a day before. It's like if you pay attention to just stuff that he said, stuff that he wants to buy, or places, even if it's a places that he wants to go. If he doesn't want to go to
okay,
Mexico
fair.
and snorkel, we don't go to Mexico and snorkel just because you want to go to Mexico and snorkel with him. Do something that he wants to do. If he wants to go to New York, go to New York. Don't go to Mexico.
Don't surprise him.
There was an episode of Red Table Talk with Jada and Will Smith on it, and
I forgot about that show.
They talk about one of the biggest obstacles that they overcame in their relationship came at this moment where it was one of her birthdays, and he did the most. He bought her like a car and did this very, very big,
big party,
this big grandiose gesture and everything. And it was like all these people were there, and it looked like the most like out of heaven type thing. And Will talks about how that moment was one of the moments that their marriage just almost completely fell apart because it was such a for Will type moment, and it was kind of what he wanted to do.
You did this for them, not me.
Yeah, and I feel like that
you did it for yourself.
And like I don't even think if you land on doing something like that necessarily makes you a bad partner or a selfish partner or anything, because you can get lost in that. I just feel like, yeah, be sure that this is what he wants. Because I feel men are explicit about that. We're not hint droppers, like ask us straight up and we'll tell you. I don't know how this guy like is, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And
especially with something like marriage, just be sure. I know you want to surprise him, but I'm not even telling you not to do it. I'm just saying be sure.
Because you have to look at this as if you're proposing to him, which I honestly don't think you should do. But if you're if you're thinking about it, you have to look at it like you're beating him to the punch when he's about to. That's the only place where it might make sense.
And also see if he's the type of guy who would want to be proposed to. I'm assuming, hopefully you know him well enough, but like make sure he's not type to be like, yo, what are you doing?
And that's easy to like bring up in like a fake argument type of conversation. Like,
oh, what would you do if I proposed
that's pretty
to you?
easy to.
And also you have to have your contingency plan for, let's say you do it. What if he says no? What happens after that? You have to be prepared for that. Anytime you propose to anybody, whether it's a man or a woman, you have to be prepared. If they say no, what happens now?
Damn. When you propose, you're gonna think like that?
You have to think about that.
I don't think you should. If
No,
you
but
have
you
the hate that she might say no.
have to think about that though.
Damn.
Having a plan B distracts from
Are
plan
you
A.
proposing with the thought of she might say no?
No, you're not. But you have to think about what happened, because I could think that my girl's ready.
But
and
you
we could
talk
have
about
talked,
it.
Yeah, but we could have talked about it for whatever reason. Like, just because someone said they're ready, that doesn't mean they are going to say yes.
But you have more than that. And like when you're in a relationship for that long, it's more than just like, I'm ready now. Like you talk about like, what's life gonna look like? What are your goals? Like how do you see, like it's deeper conversations that will lead you to obviously say yes.
All I'm saying is you can't put nothing past anybody. We could have talked about this forever. Something could have happened last week that changed your mind.
Yeah.
No, we have to be real, bro.
I disagree with you
So
too.
you're preparing for the 1%.
I'm not even saying prepare for, you have to be able to, I think that's a question that should be asked too. Cause it's like, just cause you say no, that doesn't mean the relationship is over. Right. Why did they say no? Or are you the type of people where it's like, if you propose and they say no, it's done?
But
I just think that if you are proposing, then clearly you are both on the same page where you know what proposals. Like all my friends who've got engaged to, they knew it was they knew it was coming that day, but they're like, yes, we've had the marriage conversation. They knew we were both ready. We had plans, So they knew it was coming. So like I feel like, what's the point? Like, you know, there shouldn't be no, she might say no.
I don't think
unless you're coming way out the blue and never spoke about marriage or, it was very vague. Like there wouldn't be any aspect of no.
Having a plan B is evidence that you don't believe in plan A.
I don't necessarily agree with that one.
So for example, just to put
when you go skydiving, there's a backup parachute for the parachute.
True. Even though nobody died in the past, or nobody needed to use it. So like, when you propose to your girl, right? Like,
I want to be 1,000,000% sure. Yeah.
But
it's still something you have to think about.
Yeah, but it's not though, because you're gonna wait till you're 99%.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just
the odds
so you're just
are
waiting
good.
for the 1%. Like you're just preparing for the 1% chance.
Yeah.
That's
the
cool.
odds definitely have to to be good. But I'm just saying
that's fair.
Even specific in a situation like this where it's like
this one's more 75-25
usual
or 60-40.
It's not a usual way of it's not a usual way of things. I think you just have to be prepared for all things.
That's real.
Yeah. And as far as the like eating ass, I don't know why.
Yeah, why you?
Yeah.
Me?
Have you hinted at that?
I'm actually probably like one of the most vanilla ones here. So we talked
ate
about
my
it
ass,
all
he
the
wanna
time.
switch.
I've never done that, and I've never had it done to me. So I can't really help you.
Wait, hold on.
in
What did you
this
say about
one.
me? You said Zoe's what?
What?
You're always talking about how I'm vanilla.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I can't help you with that one. In terms of being a creator, what did they
Creator.
say?
What is the best way to grow as a content creator in Toronto?
I like those questions side by
And what's the
side.
best way to ask if you? So you don't have any. What's
Whoever
you
this
don't have,
person is
Yeah,
hilarious.
we got a good sense of humor.
yeah.
And what's the best way to ask if a man wants his?
No, what is the best way to ask your man if you want him to eat your ass or for me to eat his ass?
I mean, I guess just ask.
What I said earlier, men are
Just
explicit.
ask. Would
I promise you I'm not
would
eating no
you
man's
be comfortable
Man's
with
ass.
this?
And
Just
he'll tell
ask.
you
My
yes or
thing
no.
is, okay, here, the girls be about the ass. Let's be very real about the ass eating, okay? If you eat this man's ass, you have to marry him. You have to marry him. You have to be locked in for the rest of your life.
That's death
because
row.
if you are in a life bid if you eat this nigga's ass.
Yeah.
Because if you eat this nigga's ass and you don't work out and you eat the next nigga's ass, you're now an ass eater. There's a
Wait,
difference,
what?
there's a
That's
difference
real.
between
That's real.
eating my husband's ass, that's the love of my life, and
Yeah.
we're just like, we're kind of bored.
Yeah.
I
And we're
completely
kind of
respect that.
bored.
You're funny.
Because I mean, listen,
You're funny,
I talk about this
You
multiple
said we're
times.
kind of bored?
I talk about this multiple times. When you have sex with the same person for 20, 30 years, you might be like, yo.
Yeah, let's
Switch
do
things
let's-
up.
Year
man.
3, you got to put on a Spider-Man
Yeah, like
costume.
the kids are at grandma's. We've been having that sex in a minute. Let's get a little, let's do a little weird shit.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
eat your husband's ass, I'm never gonna judge. I'm not mad at you.
Right.
If you eat 2 asses, you are now an ass eater. And I will never be an ass eater.
That's real.
And if I do something with my husband on the low,
Yeah.
that's between us. We like I said, we've been together. We're gonna be together forever. So we gotta do some shit.
Yeah.
But I not once you eat the ass, that's the only ass. Because if you're a girl out here eating mad niggas' asses, that's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Girl-
Insane.
should be
To be
married by
a
now,
woman
then.
ass eater? What? Are you crazy?
There's a lot of them. Though.
Nah, girl.
Don't-
You don't forget what Maul said.
said?
Wash and set.
Yeah,
Laugh
Maul
now,
said-
smile
Smile
later.
Smile later.
For
yeah.
y'all, me, I've already had my ass ate. I'm talking about
Turn up.
I'm talking about me doing the ass eating. It's never gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ass eater be eating. Are you out of your mind?
But you hinted if it's your husband, then sure.
Like I said, if we've been together for years and it's like, bro,
Yeah. Let's get weird.
are
then
we
yeah.
bored?
You're not eating ass before me.
But yeah,
Hell no, I'm not eating ass before marriage.
That's funny. All right.
What?
I would say just ask him straight up. See
But I feel like
what
the men that
what
I
they're
like wouldn't even
comfortable
let me
with.
eat their asses. So
They're not getting on all fours? No.
Yeah, like what position?
how the
Anyways,
Never mind.
you
You
can
know,
stand.
in
You can
terms
definitely stand.
in terms of being a creator, let's just move on.
I think
In terms of being a creator, you got to just start.
stand and spread them.
all right. So
Okay.
In terms of being
cut
a
off.
creator, you have to just start. Find your unique selling points. What makes you unique, and lean into that. Think about your interests and make content around topics that you could talk for 15 minutes in the middle of the night about.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
I like how you powered through that.
Yeah.
Shout out to you through
That's
the,
not
through the
funny.
foolishness.
That's all.
that's no
And then listen to your audience and just keep going, even if you're not getting a lot of views. Adapt.
But yeah, let's wrap this up. Honestly, I feel like I'm glad you found love, girl. Like I said, just be very. I'm glad you also strong women. Salute, independent. Salute. Definitely think very hard about this proposal. If you do it, I'm not gonna knock you. It's not for me though. I would never. So
Yeah.
What if,
more blessings.
Here's an idea.
Okay.
What if you do like a casual proposal? I know you say you want to do Scotiabank, CN Tower. I feel like that's kind of a lot.
Mock proposal.
No, not even just that. Maybe like like you could bring it up. I feel like that wouldn't be as bad, and you could have a conversation. Like if you're just at a nice dinner one day, and you're just talking to your husband, and you're like, "Yo, like let's get married." Maybe instead of "Will you marry me," you say "Let's get
Okay,
married."
jagged edge.
Yeah,
that's
Oh
not bad
my
idea,
god.
actually.
You could
The
bring
most
up the
unromantic
idea
wedding song.
of saying, "Yo, let's get married." And if he's like, "Yeah," then you could be like, "Boom, I already have the ring."
How about tonight?
That seems like the way guys would try and hook up with girls in high school.
god.
Man, it would be crazy if we just made out right now.
Just
Yeah, but
Fuck, imagine we got married. Ooh.
I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding, like
what
Jason.
What do you about this kiss you right now?
Yeah, that would
if I just kissed you.
that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Oh my god. All right.
Damn.
Let's move on. Okay, so I have a really quick activity I want to do because we haven't done like the white people sayings thing in a long time. And this is not fully my idea. I saw these videos on like TikTok and Twitter. Mm-hmm. And like, I forgot his at, but like this guy goes around and asks black people to like decode like white sayings. And there was a few that I wanted to do. So I brought a whiteboard, right? Okay. I'm going to write it down.
Let's do it.
So let me write, hold on. I have to read this because I put it in a separate.
I feel like Zoe's gonna be looking at Clyde the whole time.
Yeah, Clyde might win this.
Have a leg up on a cast today, guys.
I've been white before.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to school in Guelph. He was an honorary
looking
white.
at what you're writing down?
Yeah, don't look at it.
Yeah, what was your white name?
Okay.
My white name?
Okay, guys, this is kind of a visual component, but I'll try to make this as audio transferable as possible. Okay? So black people say the first one, which is what?
You got me fucked up.
Okay, white people say what?
You're skating on thin ice, buddy.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
That was good.
That was good.
Wow,
That was good.
Okay.
I'm good at these types of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Damn,
Trezor,
Trezor.
I'm kind of
Trezor,
like cutting
one
off
out for
Clyde.
Trezor.
Clyde,
Yeah,
we
it's
gotta
hard to
figure out
show
a way
all of
to
us
show
at the
all
same
of them.
time.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. Who switched chairs and Mucho?
Yeah, switch chairs and
Oh, me?
For this segment.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch.
He just ate my ass. He want to switch.
Yeah, I don't know why she thought I would just be the go-to for the ass.
Okay.
Was there a
I want to
story?
hear from Tresor on this.
Was there a story we missed or something?
No. Like it's literally never.
Name's
Okay.
going crazy in these streets.
That's crazy.
Round 2.
Tresor, don't look at that. What was your white name? What was Tresor asking you?
White people
His white
say dessert.
Okay.
Black people say what?
I got it.
What?
How do we? But I don't.
Oh,
like,
yeah, maybe say whoever has it.
Okay, you said
I feel like you had it though.
Go ahead.
You
I
can say
did.
it.
Some sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all better than this than I thought you would be. Some people be
Yeah, it
struggling
ain't
on
that hard.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is we're starting on easy, but we're gonna get
Oh, wow.
No, I didn't.
You cut yourself.
I didn't complete it.
Musha was almost 2 for 2.
What is the white version of whose man's is this?
Whoa.
There's a few.
Yeah, it depends
Okay.
on the context.
Damn.
But like, yeah, we'd have to
look
see
at this
the
guy.
I'm not writing.
Look at this guy.
Close.
get a load
Get
of
a load
this
of this
guy.
guy.
There you go. There
Yeah,
you go.
the white
there you
is
go.
jumping out, y'all.
Holy.
Okay.
You know when you try to rope the like Bettys and stuff, you got it. You
When
gotta-
white people
Shit, a load of this guy.
say NFB, what does that mean? It means
What's the
when
context?
they say NFB, they're about to be on your ass.
They're about to be
Like
on
on
you.
your, like about to get you. Like they're about to be on your ass. It starts with NFB. So they'll be like this, and then they're gonna like cuss you out.
I don't know.
I don't.
I need
It's
more
no
context.
something, buddy.
No. Close. It's the opening line before a white person cusses you out.
Newsflash, buddy.
Holy. I was about to give you 3 cuss words, but
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was thinking of cuss words.
I was gonna say every slur that white people ever made.
I have it straight now. I know. It was like right here.
I know. It was just like right there. Like,
But what's funny is the people that would say that
Yeah.
aren't white people.
Whoa.
The
That's
people that
true.
like string the cuss words together
True,
Okay.
true.
is a different type of people. But I don't
White
want to be
people
racist.
say you have something on your face. White people or black people say this with an action.
what's the middle?
G.
What's that middle one?
White people, GLD. Sorry.
LD.
That's your L.
Good look, pal.
It was- no, wait. Black people, white
this is the
people
black.
say, "Hey, you have something on your face." Black people say GLD with an action.
Like this?
What?
Got a little.
Got a little
You almost had it.
dirt.
No. Tresor literally almost had it.
I know it's this,
Yes.
but go look.
No. Put it together.
What do you mean put it together? I'm
You
trying.
said like this.
Like this?
Yes.
Oh, go like this.
There you go.
That's real. That's real.
That was a good one.
And
Okay.
you niggified it by spelling this with a D.
Oh, yeah, go like this. Yeah, you're right. Okay,
That's why it threw me off.
Oh, my fault. But you said like this. Oh, I guess what you mean. Okay. Let's do one more. Okay, we'll do this one. This is a good one.
Man.
Okay. Oh my God, guys, I cannot write for the life of me.
Yeah, your L right
Am
now is crazy.
I right?
No, but doing it efficiently though. Like you're not. Like,
And I'm not gonna lie, I'll give you a break because like we're in the era of technology. Like when was the last time you just like wrote stuff down on paper?
The last time I did, I was mortified at myself.
Word.
It
My
was
handwriting
horrible.
is terrible.
White people fall asleep. Black people do this.
What?
I was
just resting my eyes.
Oh, I thought that was a T.
What?
There's
Nah,
it looks like there's
respect
a
it,
on
fam.
top of the.
Okay, that's it. That's our white trivia for today.
But that was white and black though.
That was, yeah.
Was it?
I thought it was gonna be
'cause you
straight.
said-
Yeah, you went back and
Caucasian.
forth.
You said white, yeah.
Musho
Yeah.
thought he was gonna have the
I
advantage.
guess it was like the decoded version.
Decoded.
But
Okay.
Clyde got newsflash button before all of
I wasn't even keeping score.
Yeah, felt that one in my system.
When do you think you're at your white prime? Was it Guelph or
What the hell's a
No,
white
this is a
Kitchener.
hard question.
It was definitely Guelph. When I was in Waterloo, I was just locking in. I was just like in my crib doing videos all the time. In Guelph, I was like for real, like chameleon, like just trying to, like you know what I mean. I had black friends in high school, and then I went to Guelph. I didn't have any friends from high school.
Did your verbiage
I was just
change
trying
a
to-
little bit?
No, I always stayed the same as me.
You never went on a roadie with the boys.
so you were the token
Nah.
you
black
never went
guy?
buck Ched.
Sometimes I was like,
Oh,
yo,
you
the,
definitely-
the livest shit was going to a party. And I'm gonna sound like a coon, but the
Oh my God.
livest shit was going to a party, and like if I wanted bare attention, just hit a Dougie for 30 seconds. Literally for
Oh, yeah,
30
just dance
seconds.
at all. They're gonna crowd
Man, you start
around
getting
you.
free drinks. I'm like, whoa, I did it.
Yeah, they crowd around.
Being the
yeah.
token black guy at a party on the
Hit
dance
a
floor
Dougie
is-
for 30
I swear to
seconds.
God.
If you dance or if you rap,
Yeah. Freestyle after the bar.
Freestyle?
Like, freestyle in the smoke pit.
Oh, my bad.
What?
Yeah.
Golly.
Seen that.
They'll
That-
love
You
you.
might pull some too, yeah.
You will look like a rocket scientist to them.
yeah.
Oh my God. All right, let's move on because we have a lot of hot culture or pop culture topics.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to start? Do you want to start with the ASAP Rocky case? Because it's getting a little,
Yeah, you did your research.
it's getting a little shaky. So
Those always locked in on the court drama for
Literally.
celebrities.
So it's funny because in the last year or so, ASAP and Rihanna have been having a lot of positive publicity. You know, like
Right.
she goes to all his shows, she's supporting him. They're seen together a lot with the kids and the shoots, and they're doing, you know, partnerships and blah, blah, blah. And people kept saying, oh, they're just doing promo because he's going to jail soon. And I was like, yo, like, what are they talking about? Like, I thought it was just like bullshit. You know what I mean?
Kind of cynical, right?
And people are like, oh yeah, they're just trying to go to promo in the press because he has a court case coming up. And I'm like, yo, what are they talking about? So fast forward to now, ASAP Rocky is facing, I think 22
24.
years or 24 years in jail for assault with a deadly weapon for shooting after one of his former friends, ASAP Rello or
Relly.
Relly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And dog, this is crazy because stay with me now. I know you guys don't watch Real Housewives, but
I do.
do you?
Yeah.
Do you
I
actually?
watched like a season.
Okay,
And
so
I can't watch.
this well, you can't watch.
It's an off mic combo. It won't even
Oh.
connect. Go ahead.
This shooting allegedly happened in Los Angeles, right? If you watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, this is for the girls right now. If you watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, one of the housewives, her name is Erica Girardi. She always talked about having a son who liked to stay private and because he was a police officer in LA. So everyone knew on the show that Erica had a son from a previous relationship who was a grown man and he was an LAPD officer, right? Everyone knew that, but no one really knew much about him, like his name would look like, because he was very private. She talked about him, but no, he was never on the show. I'm scrolling Twitter now, and I'm seeing who's the one with the bob and the bangs on Twitter who like does all like the high profile court cases. She did like Meg's.
Megan Cuniff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling on Twitter and I see her tweet about now taking the stand, Erica Girardi's son, sergeant of LAPD.
Jesus.
So I'm like, yo, this is the craziest crossover. So the Real Housewives' son responded to the 911 call of ASAP Rocky's alleged shooting.
Damn.
And he took the stand to testify as a sergeant of or to, I guess, like break down what happened that night. I'm like, this is a crazy Hollywood crossover. And Rihanna follows Erica because Rihanna is a housewife fan. So Rihanna
that is
has
full
actively
circle.
spoken out on social media about how much she loves the Housewife franchise, her favorite cities, and she likes Erica and she follows Erica on Instagram. Erica was also an ambassador for Fenty. Savage Fenty. She walked the Savage Fenty show, I think, a couple years ago when it was on Amazon Prime. So like this whole crossover is crazy. The fact that A$AP Rocky also didn't take the plea deal to me is also insane.
Plea deal, by the way, is 180 days.
In county jail,
In
I
county
think.
jail.
6 years probation or something? 3 years?
3 years. 3 years probation.
But it's 6 years something.
Is
It was
it?
6 years. I don't know if it wasn't probation, but it was 6 years
Maybe
something.
6 years he can't travel.
I don't know if it was travel, but basically he denied that. He said apparently it was a breaking headline, and he said respectfully, no, thank you. And people were like, why wouldn't he take the deal? This is crazy. He's gonna face 24 years. Da da da. An article came out where like a source close to him said that he chose not to take the deal because if he took the deal, he would lose all his brand deals. That includes Gucci. I think he also had a brand deal with Bottega. He's a lot of
Who gives a fuck? Your wife is a billionaire.
he would lose all his fashion
Is he
brand.
inferring that could harm her as well? I guess he would say that, but like...
But harm her how? They're
No,
not.
it couldn't.
They're not together.
Oh, they're not...
I mean, sorry, not together. They're not legally together. They're not married.
Even
Yeah.
if it wouldn't affect her.
Okay.
No, I mean, if they were
couldn't.
married,
It couldn't
legally
affect
it might.
No.
Might, but not married though.
No, because even if Homeboy sued Rocky, he's suing Rocky. He's not suing.
But your assets
their
are joint when
entity.
you're married. It doesn't matter. Your assets are joint when you're married, unless there's like a crazy prenup where you divide and this and that.
No,
but
but-
you're a joint entity when you're
But
married.
even, no, because it's not civil, it's criminal. So he doesn't have to pay back shit.
But he's saying even if later down the line, say A$AP Rello did a civil case against A$AP.
Rello.
Is it Rello? Relly?
Relly.
I said Relly. You guys said I said, what was the other way? Whatever.
the other way?
A$AP Relly.
Yeah, but even so, like
Cigarello.
Rocky's not, or I'm at least assuming so. Rocky's not broke to where even if he lost all of his stuff, he would just lose all of his stuff. I don't think it would trickle down into Rihanna's assets.
But when would that, sorry, why is that, why are you
Yeah,
talking
I don't
about
even think that could
finances?
happen.
Because you were saying if A$AP Relly wanted to civilly sue
Oh, got you.
A$AP Rocky
Gotcha.
for whatever,
Not criminal, okay.
Yeah, no, okay, civilly for money. Then if they were married, that would still affect Rihanna.
On the same topic, did you see that clip? I'm sure you did. Did you see that clip where the judge was kind of like judging Rihanna for not being married?
Yeah, kinda. And he was like, they kept referring to Rihanna as A$AP wife, and the judge was like, "Are they married?"
Yeah.
And they were like,
it's got common law, I
yeah.
guess. And he's like, is it the requisite amount of years? He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So they're just boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But
So how about we got another term? We're not going to call her his wife. What are we going to call her? And they're all like, partner, significant other. And judge's like, let's stick to significant other.
Yeah, she
But
doesn't
I
want
just-
the baby mama
I
allegations.
don't know, man. If this is true, like I don't understand it, bro.
What do you mean?
Why
Wild
would you
gamble.
do that? But also, why would you do that in California?
Broad day, CCTV everywhere.
California.
Was it in broad day? It wasn't. It looked like it was dark.
Look,
I don't know.
I
The video
watched
looks
the-
pretty,
Pretty
bright.
clear, and that looks
That
like
doesn't look like
a firearm.
maybe dusk.
Yeah, it looked like evening.
Yeah.
That was not nighttime. But like California, like you can't carry in California.
No, they're
you
very
can.
strict with their gun laws.
You
No.
can with he.
No, I don't think you can.
because he has a license.
Not in California.
You can't. Okay, I think
Open
you can
carry.
You can't open
you
carry
can
in
conceal carry.
California.
Yeah, no open carry, but conceal.
And
Yeah, you can. You
I
can
don't even
conceal
know if you
carry.
can.
You could conceal
Maybe with,
carry.
like, a certain
He has a
license.
license. He has a gun license
In
A$AP Rocky.
California.
Yes, he's licensed to have a gun in Cali. It's not New York. New York, you can't even
Yeah.
have a concealed carry.
But New York,
Cali, you can.
well, yeah, but California doesn't play about like gun charges. They're
doesn't.
not. They're
No, no.
not.
Look at Tory Lanez.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They're not on it. So
Another wild gamble in court.
and why
Right.
would Rocky, man?
I mean, you have two kids. You have a billionaire significant other, partner,
She
mother
better
of your
do.
children.
Whoever Young Boy's lawyer is, OJ's lawyer, Rihanna needs to get that for
Oh,
it.
all of OJ's lawyers are dead,
Oh,
Damn.
literally, including OJ. They're all dead.
Shit.
well, whoever's
To,
get the best lawyers for him.
to me, I feel like A$AP Rocky doesn't even believe in his music anymore.
Yeah.
Because if you're only caring about your brands for the next 3 years or whatever, you
Actually, is Rob Shapiro dead? Actually, he might be.
Rob Shapiro, you mean
He
Kardashian?
Was, no.
there's two.
There was Rob Shapiro and
I
there
don't
was
think
Rob
I think he
Kardashian.
is still Yeah, he's still around.
He's still alive? Okay, never mind. So maybe he's the
He's
one of the
82.
lawyers that aren't dead from the Rob Kardashian
John
case. But
Travolta.
sorry,
That's
go
a
ahead.
big mess up. Big mess up.
Yeah. And apparently the jurors, and this is what I just read. You said there's seven women and 5 male jurors?
So I don't know the exact
I'm pretty sure
number.
that's what it is, but
I just know there's no black people.
There's no black
Oh,
jurors.
GG's.
What?
GG's.
What does that mean?
Good game.
It means
Good game?
Yeah, you're done.
Oh, geez.
You're
Yeah.
done, buddy.
Apparently there's 7 women and 5 men, no black jurors.
You better start getting one of your homies to Griselda Blanco this situation.
But
Get
they
someone
were
to start flirting with the
allegedly-
jurors. Get the case thrown out.
Allegedly, the reason why there's no black jurors is because they were actively trying to find people who don't know or aren't familiar with Rihanna. Oh. That's what I read. I don't know how true that is, but apparently, because obviously if you know, like, if you go in there and you said, are you a Rihanna fan or do you know Rihanna? And you say, yeah, that's going to be a major conflict.
So can I just
They're
say
all gonna tell
no?
the truth though.
Yeah, can I just say no?
No, people are gonna tell the truth because nobody wants to go on jury duty.
Yeah, low key.
I would love to go on jury duty.
Really? Miss
If
work,
it's a
they don't pay you.
They
But
pay
you wouldn't.
get
You
paid.
They
wouldn't.
give you the wackest per diem.
$10
Oh,
a
really?
day.
Yeah.
$10 a day?
Yeah, it's
no.
wild.
They give you lunch.
No, Zoe,
they don't.
it's true. It's
yeah.
wild.
And you don't know the case beforehand.
Doesn't your employee pay you for jury duty?
Sometimes.
Some companies, but you don't know what you're gonna get.
you don't know what
before you
case
go.
you're gonna
But if it was like a sick murder case, like
But
an
you wouldn't
OJ,
know.
I'd be. But those people start to go crazy though.
And plus, you're cooped up in a hotel room. You can't talk to nobody.
For major high profile cases, yes. But like if it was like a
Also,
traffic stop,
People
no.
say, "Oh, I don't talk about it." Bullshit. Yes, they do. They talk about it with their families all the time.
yeah.
So you saw the OJ show. You wouldn't want to be a part of that
I
trial.
promise you I would.
No,
Really? I
Zoe,
would.
you watched that show. You
I
saw
did.
they were wearing black in the courtroom and like they were getting at each other and everything. You see the scenes where they're staying at the hotel? They were going crazy.
That's what I'm saying, they were going crazy,
You wouldn't
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
There is someone who can insert themselves into this and make it go away.
Who? Donald Trump?
Well, no.
There may be a world where they reinstate people for 3rd terms, and there's only one person in the world that could beat Trump on a 3rd term, and he might bring Beyonce out at the rally. You need Rihanna in your back pocket, Trump, if you want this to go the way you want it to go.
It could
Just
be a
saying, there's an
deeper
incentive there.
Does Rihanna?
saying.
But my thing is, and this is crazy.
I like this hypothetical, so I won't step on it, but I can.
But I don't think Trump can do that though. I don't think he can. I don't
You
think
can just pardon him.
he can. I don't think he can just pardon him off of federal
Stop federal funding.
or
He
a
could
charge
probably-
like that.
This is a state case, right?
State, that's what I mean.
So that's why he can't.
Yes.
If it was a federal case, he could.
Yes. Also, but people are trying to say because apparently he just like did he extradited or is extradited ASAP Rocky? Remember when he got arrested
Yeah, from
in
Sweden.
Yes, and he like brought him back to America. People was like, oh,
ASAP, get home ASAP.
he's
I'll
gonna
never
come
forget that
through
tweet.
again, and he's gonna. And I don't. You're right. It's a state case, so I don't think he has.
I want to
the
run with the hypothetical
liberty.
a little bit, right? So let's say it was a Fed case, right? And Trump is just basically asking for both of them to bend the knee to Trump, like, tweet something
Kiss the
like,
ring, yeah.
MAGA, turn up, like the same shit that Lil Wayne's doing, the same shit that Kodak did. You know what I mean? He's like, go Trump. Do you think Rihanna would do that
I don't think
to
so.
avoid 24 years for ASAP?
I don't think so.
You don't think Rihanna would tweet "Make America Great Again" to keep her baby father out of jail for 24 years? That is your whole child's
Fenty
life.
Mega. Fenty Mega.
I don't think so.
Red lipstick. Make your lips better again.
I
Red lipstick. Your lips great again.
We got the red hat on the red lipstick.
think. I don't think ASAP Rocky's bigger than the program.
Wow.
That's
don't think
that's
so.
not a crazy
That-
take.
okay, but hold on, guys.
think he's
Let's
bigger than
be
the
hold on.
program.
It's not Rihanna's dating ASAP Rocky and they're fucking
know.
around. They have children
know.
together. That means that he's going to miss the next 24 years if he does the full time of their children's lives.
And I'm sure whoever Rihanna's advisors are on her board will tell her to sit down and like sit in a corner and shut up and just try to appeal his case or just get him the best lawyers. Cause I don't think the potential risk of the dip in the Fenty stock, quote unquote, is worth risking. I just don't see it happening. I think there's too much big business to risk it for.
We are
Rocky
talking
to
about
not go
billions
to
of
jail.
dollars. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think, Zoe? Yeah.
now that Tresor puts it that way, he's right. Because technically, Fenty's bigger than Rihanna. Rihanna is bigger than Rihanna. Like, Rihanna is a brand, right?
Sure.
There's a lot of people who are involved with Rihanna as a brand.
Yeah.
It's going to sound crazy.
She doesn't
but,
own Fenty 100%.
yeah, it is going to sound crazy, but Rihanna's not even a person anymore.
Right.
Like,
She's an
Rihanna
entity.
is an entity.
Mythical
Fenty
creature,
is
yeah.
an entity. So there's people who have investments and time and money put into Rihanna, like the face
Their
of
livelihood
Rihanna.
is
so
invested in
anything
her.
that she does that could plummet the stock of $1 billion Sephora leading cosmetic brand,
Yeah.
he's right.
Is Fenty publicly traded?
I don't know. I don't know if Fenty's
But-
publicly traded.
But okay, so you're saying that she won't bend the knee? She won't say, all she got to do is say,
It's a private company.
Fenty X MAGA.
I don't even think she would allow
Not
it.
publicly.
They're not even she. They like people. Her team.
She's still independent. She can do
She
whatever she
is,
wants.
but
She's still her own person. So you're saying no, it's cool. I'm just asking. You're saying she wouldn't.
If she would do it, she'd have to backdoor.
yes,
She couldn't do it front facing.
she couldn't do it. Like, there's no way.
No,
and
she'd
people
have to do it from her account.
Yes, but she would just go rogue and she would fuck everyone over.
Okay, so would she?
I don't think so.
I don't think
You're
so.
saying no, you're saying.
I don't know, man.
I don't think
Okay,
she
you're on the
would.
fence.
I don't think so.
What do you think, Glad? We'll get back. I need an answer from you.
I don't know. Like I initially probably wouldn't have thought that, but I think Tresor makes a good point. Like they could fuck it. Do your 7 years, bro. 8 years, and that's on the good side, right?
All you guys are high as fuck. Listen,
You think she's doing it?
Yes. First off, Rihanna, she's quiet now, but she's historically a problematic person.
Yes,
but she's
before
been
she-
that.
before she
Sure,
had the
before
brand.
she's been a Fenty brand, blah blah blah. But at a certain point, like half your net worth is worth a loving family with you and your 2 kids.
No, I wouldn't say half her net worth. Absolutely not, Mucho. Come on.
If you're worth 500 million, wouldn't you just cut that in half to just have a happy family?
But you can't just like it's not just you though.
Who else is it?
There's
Bro,
people
there
behind
are people
investors.
behind-
There's-
but you can still do what you want. You
no,
can still.
Mucho, it's not
No,
that
of
easy.
course you
When
can.
You
you're
don't see Elon Musk.
when you
He
Those
had,
Elon
he tweets
is
something and his shit tumbles. Facts.
Elon is worth $450 billion.
And sometimes he could half it. Like shit
It's
happens.
got that $1 billion valuation, and they said, "Hey, yay! I don't know if you can be this close to things."
He
Listen,
almost
all I'm
bankrupted
gonna-
himself just because he went on this weird thing where he wanted to own Twitter. Like, and it fucked up the shares of Tesla.
I don't think you're considering there's people behind Rihanna that
There's
depend.
people behind Elon Musk. There's
No,
people.
But you're talking about 2 different types of
Also-
numbers here.
But also,
1
what do you
billion,
mean?
450
Time out.
billion.
Even losing more money.
Time out. Hold on. Elon Musk is not really switching sides though. Rihanna has actively spoken against Trump. She's actively been a Democrat.
And she's
A
an
fe-
ally.
Ally, feminist, all the above. So for her to be like Team
Kanye.
Kamala. What?
Kanye is not Rihanna. Kanye is not in the same.
He ran Yeezy.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
and then
sorry,
when he
I
went
didn't
crazy,
hear you.
they
I didn't
kind of
hear you.
Kim needed to
Yeah.
Yeah.
protect Skims.
But he'll do that 10 times out of 10 to protect his own family.
Kanye
and he
is-
was able to do it.
But Kanye
Yeah.
is still not also the same demographic as Rihanna. Kanye was always
He
pro-black.
Sure.
But that was it. Rihanna is pro-LGBTQ, pro-black, pro
Kanye was all that shit too.
Kanye was not how Rihanna is.
Kanye's the one who was saying George Bush didn't care about black people.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I
Years-
said. Black
okay.
people. Rihanna is. You don't remember Rihanna in the interview talking about trying to mention every letter of the
Yeah, fair, yeah.
That's different than Kanye say George Bush care about.
She's
black
in that
people.
bag now.
She's in a
there
very
is no
rare
one-to-one
air.
example. But
there's
I
certain
think
people-
100% she'd say yeah to save 24 years of
Put a red hat on.
her husband or
Hashtag
whatever.
Mega Fenty.
Hell
Shit.
no.
If
I
that's
don't
all she has to
know,
say,
man.
then bet. I
Then
think she
she's
would.
gonna be the nastiest sellout. She
I-
would be
I
the
think-
nastiest
I think her
sellout.
fans would understand. Would you understand if she did that?
Bro, that
Wait,
nah.
is that
Do
selling out?
you? Huh?
Is that
Yes.
selling out?
It is selling out.
100%
Yes, it is.
selling
Yeah,
out.
it would be the
But
fullest
she's-
form.
But she's
My
selling
thing is,
out to save her.
If Rihanna's
I just
always,
don't want to say marriage. My bad. Or
if
whatever
she's
it is.
always been like neutral, like I don't speak about politics, blah blah blah, I'm not involved, it'd be different. But she's actively
All right.
spoken out. What do you mean?
How actively political is she?
She's pretty actively political. Like she always posts like, "Go vote and vote
Yeah.
Democrat." Like with the whole thing. Well, she can't vote because she's not an American citizen.
she's not
so I
American.
remember she posted like, "Yo, y'all make sure you vote because I can't." Da 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 da. Like
That doesn't seem that political to me. Just saying go vote.
I'm not even talking
if you're
politics.
my thing is if you're saying vote Kamala,
Did she say that?
I think she did.
Okay, maybe.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she did come out and said vote Kamala or whatever. She came out against the the Republican Party.
Another thing I'm going to bring up is like 2025 is different than 2016/2017. It's actually a little cooler to be a Trump fan now. It's not that hot anymore to say some cool shit about Trump.
She doubled down on her endorsement for Kamala Harris.
Yeah, she
did.
Okay,
I just think the part that you're missing, that like the disconnect is happening, is who is Rihanna's demographic.
Oh, I didn't know she was. Oh, she was in the
Rihanna's demographic is the groups.
So what do you think would happen?
he
What do you think would
doesn't
happen
like.
if she says MAGA Fenty?
Her stock goes down. Her stock, her brand stock goes down.
Boo-hoo.
We
What do you mean,
boo-hoo. That's
boo-hoo?
money, nigga. What do you mean?
That's money. You're still a fucking 100, 200 plus millionaire.
It's not the same.
And there's nothing like a mega
if the-
audience if they start wearing Fenty.
If the LGBTQ plus community,
They're gonna kill it. What they gonna do?
No, if they,
What's gonna happen?
that is the majority of her audience.
She'll just have to be prepared to lose the empire.
lot
Lose
of
the
money.
LGBTQ community.
No, Mucho. It's
Keep
not
your baby's father.
It's not lose the community. It's lose your empire.
Would you
Half
risk
of
the
it.
empire?
There's not half of it, man.
how
How much
you
is she
know
worth
that?
after that?
But how would you know? That's the thing.
But
you don't know.
Yeah, we're all in the
It's the
hypothetical
risk,
right
but
now.
like,
We're in the hypothetical right now.
Yeah.
How much?
Fenty
Let's say she's
is
$1 billion right now. How much is she gonna
Rihanna's
be
net worth
worth?
is 1.4 billion.
So let's say.
But how much of that is this? Can it
Is
tell you how
Fenty.
much of that is Fenty?
There's
probably-
no way.
probably-
If it's more than 60%, it probably is more.
Fenty's valued at 2.8.
Come on.
So
bro.
yeah, maybe she has maybe it might be 1.4. It might be all of it.
Exactly.
Shit.
So
Because let's be very honest, Rihanna wasn't like that. Like she's always rich. Don't get me wrong.
She owns 50% of it.
So that's why she's literally 1.4 and it's 2.8. Makes sense.
Okay, then. So
She's
if
not doing it.
Fenty's stock plummets, her empire plummets.
How bad is it gonna plummet? It's gonna go half.
She would just need to drop
I think
an
it would
album.
be bad. No.
It would
no.
be
What is
bad.
it? It's gonna be half. Like, give me
would
a number.
be
You
I
think
think
it's
it's
gonna
less
be?
than half. I think more than half. It'd probably be like, I think like 60-70%.
Cool. So
She may have to tour.
If she lose, for example,
yeah.
I don't know if what Sephora stands on, but if she loses Sephora, she's
Right.
done.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
done. If Sephora decides to pull Fenty, she's only sold at Sephora.
It's toast.
So if she's at the front of every fucking Sephora you go into, Fenty's has the front stand.
Yeah.
If Sephora decides we are pulling Fenty Beauty, she's fucked. Her team is fucked. Her entity's fucked. Her empire's fucked.
Yeah,
It's a tough decision, but I think.
over.
Listen,
It's way too much.
It's a tough decision.
keep your family or lose.
It's a tough decision,
or
but
stay
it's-
worth 100 million.
It's a tough decision, but it's bigger than her.
ASAP's tough. He could do 8.
Yo, damn.
It's bigger than
Slipping
her.
on.
You think Kobe and Vanessa was just so easy? Oh yeah, just divorce him. Are you crazy? Those Nike execs probably were in her living room when she got home. Like, yo, what do you think you're doing, bitch?
Like the level of big business that is
you're
just
these
some
people
stuff
are
that we
in
can't
your
even.
fucking mouth side. Like they're in your personal business.
I think there's precedence, and I think she'd do it, but we can
No.
agree to
There's
disagree.
a reason why Vanessa didn't divorce Kobe because Nike said, bitch, there's no fucking way you are getting 50% of what we pay your husband. It's not happening. It's
Like
not
Nike
happening.
said that. Like Nike was in Vanessa's ear. Like how like all right, what are we talking about? Like that's
You guys don't. Are you
That's
guys
funny,
serious?
but like, are we dead ass?
You
Like,
guys genuinely think
Yeah.
that Nike, $1 billion company,
Mm-hmm.
will let, and how much they invested in Kobe, would let him lose 50% of that to Vanessa Bryant?
No, they told LeBron he couldn't change his jersey number. Like
Come on. Like, you think
No,
that
but
these big, like,
I just don't think it got to that.
I absolutely did.
I think she just took it back.
No.
I think
I think she knew what it was. It probably
No.
wasn't a conversation.
I think
like
she
that.
just took him back.
I absolutely, maybe it wasn't directly to her,
Yeah.
but I think they were like, yo, you need to fix this because also if he's now a divorced man, he's a cheater, blah, blah, blah. His wife is now getting 50%. Like, come on.
How this all
listen,
mended
I'm
the
not
tensions.
too much into the conspiracies, but it did work out in Nike's favor. I'll say that. You know what I mean?
We can move on.
I can't believe you really don't think that these mans are not involved in things. Like, what?
I'm a skeptic.
Okay, anyways, is Central Cee a top 5 rapper?
Top 5 white rapper,
Of
sorry.
what?
Top 5 white
what?
rapper of all time. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Emphasize on what?
Yeah.
Is he white?
Yeah, he's
Isn't
half,
he like half
white,
Guyanese?
half Chinese.
He's like racially ambiguous.
I think
But
he's-
I don't think he would not call himself white though.
He's half white and I think a quarter Chinese. I think he's mostly white.
I think He's not black. No,
He's not black.
You know, like the Guyanese Chinese people.
Yeah.
I think he's like half that or
white,
quarter
half
that
Chinese,
or
Chinese.
something like that.
But yeah,
maybe. But anyways, is he okay? Let's
I don't
If
think
we
he's
consider
white,
him white.
but he's not. I wouldn't consider him white.
okay. Easy a top 5.
He's at worst Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks more Asian than white, but I wouldn't call him.
So let's
white.
just take the assumption that he's white.
non-black. Let's just say that.
Caucasian.
Is he a
Non-black.
top 5 non-black
Then
rapper?
you gotta throw now.
Top 5
Now you
non-black.
gotta throw
I'm
now.
out of here.
But I'm
for the show.
just let's assume he's white. Let's just assume he's white. Is he a top 5 white rapper of all time?
of all time.
Let's do this.
Central
Let's do
Cee.
this. So there's Eminem, there's Mac Miller.
Paul Wall.
Like, I heard Mac
3?
Miller and then I heard
Paul Wall.
Macklemore.
So yeah, to me, Eminem, probably Paul Wall. I like him more than Mac Miller. Then Mac Miller, and then yeah, Central Cee's right there.
Over
You're
Jack.
putting them what?
Jack Harlow.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, over Jack Harlow.
I like him more, but I'm thinking of MGK.
That's facts.
What's homie's name? Yellow Wolf.
What other white rappers are there?
Yeah, like all those
Action
niggas just turned
Bronson.
into like country and rock.
Action Bronson.
Oh, Action Bronson's dope.
G-Eazy.
No, we're not including
Post
Jay-Z.
Malone. Does he
No.
count?
No, we're not counting Post Malone.
Is he a
Post
rapper?
Malone
He's
had
not
a
a rapper.
rapper.
I've never heard Post Malone rap.
He's not a
never rapped
rapper.
on a song. No.
What?
Yeah,
Show me a song where he raps.
All right.
Yeah, I guess he's not. He's like kind of like a hip hop singer. Or back in the days, he
So
was.
Central Cee is at the 4 spot.
I'd give him
Wait,
4.
what's Fat
yeah.
Joe?
Fat Joe, he's
Puerto
Latino.
Rican.
Okay.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican.
And try to tell him not to say nigga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Central
I don't know.
is okay. Say it again. Is Eminem, Mac Miller? Who was the 3rd spot?
To me, it's Eminem, Paul Wall, Mac Miller, and then
Eminem, Paul Wall, then Mac Miller.
yeah, then Central Cee right there, number 4.
I haven't
So you're putting Central Cee above Action Bronson?
Yeah.
I think we could only have this conversation with people under 30 years old.
You put Paul
People
Wall.
over 30 would laugh at this concept of
You like
Central
Paul
Cee
Wall,
being
yeah.
a top
Yeah,
anything.
you put Paul Wall like above Central Cee.
Yeah, Paul Wall's a legend.
I'm not denying that, but just music.
Yeah.
Is he a
Paul
top?
Wall been going since he was in a group with Chameleonaire.
I have no
Like,
argument because I don't
mixtape
listen to
days.
Paul Wall, but I'm just surprised.
Yeah, Paul Wall had everybody on grills.
Okay, fair.
So sorry, you said Eminem.
This is my list. Yeah, Eminem, Paul Wall, Mac Miller, Central Cee right there.
Right after Mac Miller.
Yeah.
And then who's 5th, you said?
I'll give Action Bronson. I'll give him that.
The OGs would probably have an argument for the Beastie Boys.
Oh,
was
the
about to say
Beastie
the
Boys.
Beastie Boys.
Ah, my fault, old niggas. All right,
You don't know Zoe?
They're rappers?
yeah. No,
You gotta fight
yeah.
for your right.
Come on,
Lil Dicky,
support it. Nah, get the Lil Dicky the fuck out of here.
Iggy Azalea.
Why the fuck is she mentioned?
No.
I'm just looking at the list of top 50 white rappers.
Beastie Boys is over Central Cee too.
I like the people that are coming up when you Google white rappers though. Like Kid Rock is here. Post Malone, the Beastie Boys. Logic is here. That's great.
Yeah, I'm not putting Logic in there.
Asher Roth.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a
Paul
fun
Wall.
little moment.
Logic had a run though.
They have Paul Wall at
Yeah, he did.
22.
Logic's
Paul Wall at 22. Yeah.
Are you putting
But
Central
white
Cee?
niggas don't like Paul Wall. That's
Yeah.
the crazy
See,
thing.
This is a good one. Here's a curveball. Are you putting Central Cee above Weird Al Yankovic?
yes. He's a legend, but yes.
Are you sure?
There's no original music.
No one over 30 would agree with that.
Nah, man.
But you have to start looking things. You have to start looking at things
John
objectively.
Cena. He did rap.
I bought
John
that
Cena's album.
Yeah.
I bought that album.
Album or 2 songs?
His album.
No, he had an
John
album.
Cena's
He had an
No,
album.
he had some slaps on there.
On the whole
Slaps.
album? Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
He had some songs that I liked when I was a little kid on there.
Come on, man.
But not
But
slaps.
sorry, Zoe, you said I have to look at things more objectively.
But you keep saying people over 30. Like, I feel like if you listen to Central Cee, like, he's still a good rapper objectively.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you say, oh, people over 30 wouldn't agree with you, if you listen to him and his flow and blah, 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 like,
Yes.
I think his flow is, he needs to switch it up a little bit more. That's my only criticism.
getting
His
a little
flow is
stale.
very the same on every
It's
track.
very
basically.
technical, very technically proficient.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I have a really, really
Yeah.
hot take about white rappers in general.
And real quick,
regarding
though,
this.
Central Cee is also the biggest British rapper of all time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
right?
Yeah.
So you got to give him that.
That's facts.
Who's bigger than Central
Yes,
Cee?
but
Zoe?
I know you want to say David
No, he
Skep,
is-
but like,
he is
No,
the
I was
biggest.
going to say, yeah.
But
Storms?
But
No, Storms is not as big.
this is what I'm saying. Like timelines kind of matter, and you have to weigh that into account because he wouldn't be able to do that if these other
Yeah,
if these other guys didn't do that.
Yeah,
like
fair.
if there was no Skepta, there would be no Storm. No,
Facts.
if there was no Skepta, there would be no Stormzy. If there was no Stormzy, there would be no Central Cee.
Right.
So if you like
You
now
have to pay
puts-
him their respect so your British
But if
fans
you
don't get
now
mad at you right
put-
now.
But that
No,
also
but if
doesn't
you
mean
now
that he
put-
doesn't surpass them. Just because you paved the way doesn't mean that you always are going to be the
No,
top
he's
of
the
your game.
biggest in terms of numbers. But when we're talking about the best, impact goes into someone being the best of all time.
That's real.
It's
All I
not
said
just
is
numbers.
biggest.
It's not just numbers.
Right.
Because if Central
You need to
Cee,
pause that. I don't think you need to pause
because if
that.
Central Cee tried to come out in 2004 when Skepta
Yeah,
came
yeah,
out, it would be a
yeah.
very different story. You know,
Yeah.
so it just depends what side you're looking at it from.
But I just said biggest.
Biggest, yes.
Okay. There you go.
There's numbers to back that up.
Yeah, you got back, like
Biggest, yes.
I don't know if this comparison is different, but then if you say if Buju Banton, if Vybz Kartel came at the same time as Buju Banton, would that still be the same result?
Yeah, it would be a different story.
Why'd you say his name so aggressively? Buju Banton.
I don't know.
Yeah, there would be no vibes
No
if there
code
wasn't
switch.
no Buju.
That's what I'm saying.
and
So-
all
Yeah.
those guys.
But
Yeah.
Vibes is bigger than Buju, though.
Yeah.
yeah, that's real.
But even in numbers wise and impact wise.
Vibes is bigger than Buju?
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
But you just said if there's no Buju, there'd be no Vibes.
Yeah.
So
So
then
he's
how...
a pioneer, but it's different between Skepta and Central Cee because Skepta's impact is bigger than Central Cee's.
So you don't think Central Cee's impact is as big yet?
Not even close.
Fair.
Not even close.
yeah, he might be a trailblazer. We'll
Okay,
see.
but then
Technically it's not.
are Dave and Central Cee now the two best rappers to come out of the UK?
Best is different now.
Yeah, best is different.
Because I
That's
don't
very
like Dave.
subjective.
Really?
Nah,
At all?
nah. He's
I
like,
like
Really?
He's like British J. Cole to me. I
He
don't.
has a point.
I don't.
I love Dave, but
Yeah.
he has a point.
I wouldn't
And
give
that's
him
why you
British.
Dave
don't
is
like
not-
word.
Yeah, I mean, he's like new J. Cole, like
Dave-
the J. Cole I don't like.
Dave is very
Introspective.
cares about the issues, introspective. His albums are very slow. They're not like full of hits.
He be talking about stuff.
Connect with his audience. He is very
That shit
J.
not-
Cole-ish.
Yeah, that shit not it, yo.
I like Dave's music.
And
You
it's
like
very
you like
niche.
the bangers he drops. Cause he drops like one banger a year, and salute to
And
him.
it holds him.
Cause it shows
holds
that
him.
he's still a musical
But
guy.
Dave Deep Cuts be very.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You have to really like music
Yeah,
to like Dave
Yo, what
albums.
you trying to say, fam?
No, like really like a certain type. Well, a certain type of music. You like Playboy Cardi. If you like Playboy Cardi, you're not gonna like Dave.
Cardi, man.
You're not gonna like Dave if you like Playboy Cardi.
On the white rappers thing.
Yeah, let's hear
are
the
you-
hot take.
Are you guys have you listened to most of those 5 guys?
Yeah, all of them.
I feel like, and this is crazy, the younger version of me probably thinks this is really crazy too. I think that Mac Miller is the best artist out of all of them and has the best discography.
Better than
All of them.
Eminem?
Yes.
Oh,
I think
that's kinda crazy.
What the hell?
That's crazy.
I think so.
Have you heard all of Mac Miller's projects in totality? Like,
But,
Oh, no.
Mac Miller had shitty projects though. Cause Mac Miller started with, I guess he blew up with kids or
his
whatever.
shitty ones, yeah, and that's
But
those
Blue,
are the ones
Blue
that are
Slide
revered.
Park,
Okay, yeah,
not
that's trash.
not that good. And I think it took him like maybe an album or two to get back into his groove where he's like, fuck the label, let me just do shit for the people. I think watching movies with the sound off, that's when he got a little better. And then since then, he was on the incline until unfortunately he passed.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like, I don't know what, 4 projects that were fire.
If you're talking about
So
4 that were he's got a lot of projects.
if you're talking
I don't
about
know.
artistry, sure, there's an argument for artistry. He like played instruments. He was very musically inclined. In terms of discographies and the best like rapper, Eminem wins by a landslide.
At the application of rap, I'm talking like who made the best music. And you said that like Blue Slide Park, those albums were kind of whatever.
I think it's
Mac
still
Miller's
Eminem.
never done nothing.
I think it's still
Make better
Eminem.
music.
Bro, those first
Mac Miller doesn't have a relapse or a.
I think Relapse
Marshall
is good
Mathers
though.
LP.
All right.
I think so. To me, and I don't want to get too hip hop nerdy here, but to me, Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem Show, Relapse, were all. Am I missing one?
Encore.
Encore. I feel like those are all. Encore. I don't know, but I feel like
I think
those.
he's top heavy.
Yeah, I think those are all like damn near.
Classics.
Yeah,
They get revered
and
as
then
classics.
he's just been shit since.
Like,
So it's like a
god
weird-
awful.
Yeah, it's like a weird- it's a weird
I
thing.
can't
Yeah,
listen
but-
to the old stuff anymore.
But he's been around for 30 years.
I think Mac Miller's got multiple projects that are just
I'm
like
not mad at that
through and
take.
through.
I'm not mad.
Really,
Yeah.
really good for like Divine Feminine, Faces, the one
Yeah.
that he dropped
Faces
before he
is
died,
amazing.
Circles, Swimming, and he just dropped an album that came out when he was after he passed.
Yeah.
It sold 78K. I'm pretty sure its first week, and Central Cee is projected to do 35.
Eminem was
Nice little
But
straight
this is
shot.
after he passed, though.
Yeah,
Artists always do
posthumous.
numbers after they pass.
That's
Not their third one.
No,
Not
right
their
away
third
they
post-
do, but it
Not
tails
the third
off.
one,
It
yeah.
always
No, I'm
tails
saying
off.
like the fact that they're still dead, they still do numbers.
No.
That can't be
Right
factor
away
for
when
it.
they pass, they have the posthumous boost. A couple years later, it falls off.
That's
This is
not
the
true
third
because,
Facts.
because Pop Smoke's
The first one went crazy. The second one,
There are two Pop Smoke posthumous.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But in his defense, the second one, the music wasn't that good.
Well, 50 produced the first one.
The
So I
sec-
feel like
people
that
were,
was a
people
good
were
reason why.
upset at the second one because
Okay.
they were like, yo, this isn't
This
him.
isn't pop because like he wouldn't do that many features.
And Eminem did arena tours. So I don't know what we're talking about.
Arena tours?
Eminem did arena tours.
Stadium.
You mean stadium tours?
I think arena tours.
Stadiums
Actually,
are
no,
bigger
my
than
bad. I don't
arenas.
think he did
Eminem
stadium.
did
I don't think he did
arena
stadium.
tours.
He did stadium
On-
tours with
alone.
Rihanna and Jay-Z.
There you go. Yeah.
But like he wasn't really.
But arena tours he did alone.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Or no, he did stadium once as
with
well.
people.
But with people.
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Anyway, we can continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will get.
Also, well, I mean, with the LA fires, you know, there's been a lot of movement of obviously it's crazy how the news moves because I haven't heard much. Like
Yeah,
as
they
soon as
stopped
things
covering it.
they stopped covering it, which is unfortunate because I'm sure people's lives are
Still
still very
going,
much
yeah.
affected.
Like Luigi, yeah.
But there was a video going viral about Joie Chavis, who I like to call the best baby mama sniper in the industry. And she was saying, if y'all know who Joie Chavis is the baby mother to Bow Wow, Future, and there's another NFL player. I forgot his name. But she has
Stephon
three.
Diggs?
No, not Stephon. Oh, Stephon Diggs' brother, I think.
Oh.
Can you Google it? Let me
Devon
know.
Diggs.
You're an idiot.
Steven Diggs.
Oh, Steven.
Steven Diggs is his brother? Nah. Oh, anyway, just mess me up. So Joie Chavis made a video about, you know, how the LA fires are like, you know, affecting her and da-da-da. And how
Trevon Diggs.
Trevon Diggs. Yeah, okay, so 3 baby daddies. Trevon Diggs, Bow Wow, and Future. 3 NFL player and 2 rappers.
Right.
And when
3 NFL players?
1 NFL player,
sorry.
2 rappers / do-rag connoisseur.
Yeah. Okay.
Durag legend.
Do-rag legend. Shout out to Bow Wow. So she has 3 wealthy baby fathers.
Right.
Okay. And she was talking about, she made a video saying, you know, the LA fires, you know, impacting her. Her house is all right, but I guess, you know, whatever the smoke, debris, blah, blah, blah. She's been staying with her mom, with the kids, and she's gonna now save up to move her and her kids out of LA.
Ah. Okay.
And I'm like, all right, hold on. With all due respect,
Right.
if I have not 1, not 2, but 3 wealthy baby fathers, and not one of them can help me provide shelter or give me a place to stay during these LA fires, this is like the poorest of pussy management.
Well, my question is, what is she doing with all 3 child supports that she can't move out of LA?
Apparently she doesn't get child support. Allegedly. I don't know.
I find that hard to believe.
Apparently she doesn't get child support. That's what I've read.
Can you get child support like just 3 times? Like
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's her job for real. She's getting
Yeah.
compound interest.
Yeah. But my thing is, if I have 3 baby fathers
Yeah.
and not one of them,
They must hate you.
She says she does
Must
not and never has gotten child support. Yeah.
Never
yeah.
has gone.
They must
That's what
hate
she says. Yeah.
Wow.
And my thing is, why am I saving up by myself to now move my kids and y'all kids
Yeah.
out of LA?
Yeah, they must hate her.
Is she Jada Waiter's sister?
No.
Isn't that Jada Waiter's last name?
Chavis?
Right?
Isn't it Cheeves? Jada Cheeves.
Oh, my fault. Yeah.
Jada Cheeves.
That's like how white people think Travis and ASAP are the same people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. Different BM. Okay.
So
She-
I just
yeah.
think,
She might just be a bad person.
you think as if she's a bad person?
Sounds like she's a good person.
No.
She's not asking for no
There's
child
no
support.
way three rich BMs all hate you.
3 rich
Or
BDs.
BDs all hate you.
You never asked for child support? Horrible person.
I don't think it necessarily.
No. There's credence to that.
I don't
though.
think maybe they hate her. I just think sometimes niggas are inconsiderate.
all 3 of them at the same time.
man.
The odds don't really
What does this lady
support
do?
that. Nothing.
Joey,
Damn.
Did she do nothing? I know she was a dancer.
She just stays pregnant.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know what she does, but I assume she probably. Well, like if you have rich baby daddies, you do something. You probably have a bikini line, or you have a spa, or you do nails, or you have a skincare line. I guarantee I could search up her business, and it's one of the three.
I think she. Wait, sorry. What you said? You said bikinis.
You either have a bikinis, like makeup. Or something to do with nails. One of the three.
I think I know one of her business endeavors, and it's none of those three.
Chavis.
Okay.
But
so how is she getting this money? I don't even. What is she even saving?
There's nothing you could really find attached to her that she does.
I think she might do like, what does she do?
I haven't found a single thing.
All it says is has a child with Bow Wow.
Oh, I know. CEO and founder of Joie in Life.
Okay.
Apparel, gear, and pro. So it's clothing.
It's like fitness.
It's
Yeah, I think
clothes.
she has like waist trainers.
So it's
gym
still okay.
clothes.
That's number 4.
So she has an income.
Yeah.
Yeah, if people are
You
buying
don't
her
know if
stuff.
this is successful.
And I'm sure, well, she also has a lot of followers, so maybe she gets like,
Brand
deep
deals.
brand deals and stuff like that.
I'm assuming so, because how is she for the house that she moved out of?
Well,
This
she
is
said
her?
she's saving up.
I was
But
thinking
she
of a
was living
different
in one
person.
before.
But she was
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
I was thinking of a different person. I did not think this is who. Who is the girl that is she? Omarion's baby mom?
Janae,
Oh,
April?
Yeah.
April?
That's who I had in my head.
No, Joie Chavis is the light skinned one.
Oh, but
Yeah.
she's light skinned too. That April girl.
April?
She's like,
She's brown skinned.
yeah, isn't she more like Indian looking?
That's who I had in my brain. I'm sorry, Joey.
Oh, yeah. So Joie Chavis is the light skinned one.
I think she's capping though. I think she's maybe not getting child support officially.
Yeah.
but
They're
she's
giving
getting
her bread,
She's
of
getting
course.
under the table from all three. And what
course.
I think she's doing by even I guess she did a video or something saying this. I guess what I think she's doing by doing this video is like stepping on them and being like, "Yo, I need even more now." Like I think she's just putting that out into the earth so that she gets whatever she's getting under the table times
see
2.
that.
So
Think
if
she's hitting a
y'all,
re-up.
if
Yeah.
y'all are one of her, say for example, you hate her. Let's play this game. You can't stand her. She's a total bitch. All this stuff.
So who's this baby that she just had? Whose kid
Stephon Diggs' brother.
Trevon.
Trevon
Oh,
Diggs.
wait. Yeah, sorry.
So her first kid's with Shay, and it's with Bow Wow. Her second kid, I think it's Hendrix, and it's with Future. And then her third kid, I don't even know the name, and it's with Trevon Diggs.
Okay.
So my thing is, say you guys are one of her baby daddies, and you can't stand her. She's a bitch. You don't really talk to her. You just see the kids. Are you opening up your home for her and the 3 kids to come into?
The 3 kids?
The 3 kids, no.
God damn.
My kid.
Yeah,
my
I don't
kid
know.
only.
So hold on.
I'm so serious.
So
Realistically, most people probably aren't opening up their home for all the kids.
Yeah,
Like
no.
a 3-bedroom B&B is like what? 4,000 for a month, 5,000. Just pay that.
Okay, so you would pay for her to, but you would, okay, so it's like, okay, you need a place to stay. I'll pay X amount for a B&B.
But I'm not
for sure.
Jack,
Okay.
like,
I had a different
Putting
scenario
them
in
in
my
a
head.
different-
What were you gonna do?
Future opens the door in his Gucci flip flops. There's
the
all
kid
this
in.
fire like outside, like it's burning out there, and like okay, just him and you. That's the visual you put in my head. Was like,
That's where I thought y'all were going. I was like, if you're,
Yeah, because why am I responsible?
because you
for
said
the
open up
others?
your home, and it's
Yeah.
like in this situation where everything's on fire, and they're at the doorstep, and it's like no, only my kid and you.
Yeah.
Those other 2 kids need to fuck off.
but if
No,
she
but-
called you and was like, listen, like, my house is in the line of fire. I have to evacuate. Can me and the kids stay with you?
but why?
Well, one of these kids are yours. What do you mean, why?
I guess because it's like, I
No.
guess like because it's gonna be hard to get an Airbnb that quick.
No, what I would be thinking as one of the baby dads is, where is your family first before you get to me?
Nigga.
You're the family.
You're the family.
Thank you.
But you're not the if I'm somewhere, like if this is just my baby
your
mom's.
kid.
Okay, let me say what I'm saying. If something happens, whoever your first line of defense is, whoever your like emergency contact is, where are they? I would rather pay for you to go stay with your mom than bring all of you to me.
How are you paying for me to stay with my mom?
What do you mean?
What are you paying for?
Wherever you guys are staying at. Why am I? Why
I'm
would
confused.
you?
What do you mean pay to stay with
I
your
guess
mom? Are you
move-
gonna pay
move
my
the-
mom?
No, I'm saying move to wherever she's at. Why would we be moving?
And now there's more distance between you and your kid.
Yeah, but I could just go pluck my kid when I need to.
True, you'd keep it like that.
You keep. Why would you're trying like integrate?
Yeah, we know what
I
type of
think
baby
we're-
daddy
I
you
think
gonna
we're
be.
being kind of no. I just think we're being I just think we're being kind of naive to how hard it is to integrate families and children. Those kids are not my kids. I might not have a relationship with these kids at all.
That's my mentality
But
too.
what if
We might not.
but your
At
kid does.
all.
Those are his siblings.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you can take care of
Sorry,
them.
son, your siblings can't come.
No, you
Right?
can take care of them through your kid.
But imagine
Alright.
telling your kid's siblings like, yo, your brother sister can't stay here.
But it wouldn't get to that.
Yeah,
Okay, but wait.
Because
when
your
I-
kid
it
will
wouldn't
sense
get to
it.
that.
Your
But
kid would
it
sense
wouldn't.
it.
It wouldn't.
in my
wouldn't-
time, when I pick them up, I pick up my son, not your other siblings. I hang out with my kid. I have a relationship with my
It's
kid.
a separate life.
Those are not
It
my
is a
kids I raised.
separate life.
Yeah, when you're
Get
getting
that,
picked up,
but
everybody
it-
agrees with this.
Yes and no. Because, for example, like I said, at the end of the day, this is where it gets sticky when it comes to like baby moms and having multiple baby dads and vice versa. If you are the mom, right, and your kids are with you most of the time, they're obviously gonna have a sibling bond, whether they're half siblings or not. They don't see like, oh, like if they live together more, like they see each other as these are my brothers and sisters.
Right.
So it's like if your dad like comes and picks you up and say, oh, can say Shay come too, and then he's like, nah, only you, but like, yo, that's my sister.
But
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
True,
But
that could get
that's
sticky.
but
So are
that
you gonna
usually
be like,
probably.
nah, your sister can't come, it's just you?
But realistically, though, Zoe, that probably doesn't happen because from the time you were born, you are used to this lifestyle of you being plucked to go somewhere else and then coming back. It's probably very rare that you guys all move together.
But
to where
wasn't
you're
this a topic
going.
on Twitter years ago where it was like one of her baby dads brought one kid McDonald's
Food.
and not the other kids, and then all the other kids
Yeah,
felt like
food
Food is different.
They only had one Happy Meal left.
Food is different from taking all of you and moving
Yeah,
you into
yeah,
my
yeah.
house.
Or
Because
even-
now
or even
what
picked
you're
up.
also not considering is what about the other baby dads?
They don't
What
give a
if-
fuck.
No, but what if I don't want you taking care of my kids now? Now what?
well, then you can pick, I don't know.
This is
That's
what I'm
what I'm
saying. And now
saying,
they're still
like-
getting separated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving parts that like it just
So
it's
for
not
example,
that simple.
say you're the last baby dad then. Those other two said no, you're my last resort.
But I'm not your last resort. That's the thing.
You're
Oh,
my
yeah,
last
you-
baby dad resort.
You could always move them out somewhere else, is what you're
What
saying.
I'm saying, yes, what I'm saying is I might be your last resort, maybe money wise.
Yeah.
And I might just fork up the bread, but I'm not your last resort
Yeah.
to take care of your whole family. Where are your family? Where are your friends? Those are your first contacts.
No. My friends are not my first contact above the father of one of my children. Period. Are you crazy?
Facts,
Are you crazy?
I agree
No,
with
I'm
it.
talking.
Come on.
I'm talking from a very
Where's
specific.
your community, nigga? You are my community. This child. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm talking
Where's
from
your
a
community?
very specific lens of taking care of a group.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is like you can't look
'Cause
at
no,
your
you're
baby
not-
moms
but you're not-
and be like, "Where's your friend?" You know what I mean? Like, are you stupid, nigga?
No, but we're not. That's not your first line of defense. Because if the kid falls down, hurts himself, needs to go to the hospital, you're not calling me.
Yes, I am.
Wait,
And I
what?
don't live.
Wait,
but
what?
we're assuming that we live in the same place.
No, Tresor.
Why would they
if
not call you?
our kid gets
To
hurt,
go to the hospital.
I'm calling you first. This is your fucking kid.
To go. And what am I gonna do from California?
Fly, nigga.
Well, how serious is it?
He falls.
Yo,
You're not thinking practically. You're not
Yeah,
thinking
come on.
practically. If
If
your
he twisted
kid
his ankle,
falls,
like, I'm not
busts
coming.
his head, needs to go to the hospital now. You're not calling me in California to come to New York to take him to the hospital.
No, but I'm calling you.
That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on.
Update.
But
So I'm not your first line of defense.
You not defensive. You're my first line of communication because if
Yes,
if our son
communication.
falls and has a injury, I'm calling you first to let you know
Yes.
that our son is in the hospital and you need to figure out to get your ass over here. Then I'm calling
if it's
my-
fatal.
No, bitch. Are you what the fuck, Tresor?
Okay, we gotta be real. We gotta be real, man. We gotta be real. We gotta be real. We gotta be real.
So
man.
walking on set. Let's go.
We gotta be real.
Zoe walked off.
We gotta be real.
Let's go.
So y'all are telling me that y'all are telling me
Bear walk off season 6. Let's go.
y'all are telling me that if your son
broke his hand, you're flying to New York to take him to the hospital? Just say yes or no. Say yes or no.
That's not what I said. Take him to the hospital. You need to be there for your child. So I'm telling you, our son is in the hospital. You need to come. That should be
All right, now we're switching the story though.
Eventually, yeah.
We're switching the story though.
No, it's been the same.
I said he busts his head and needs to go to the hospital. Get your little stitches and you're good. I'm not talking about a fatal accident.
No, Tresor, I don't care.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
care.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
care.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
care.
Come
If our
on.
child is injured, you need to be there. Period. If his arm is broken, if he needs stitches, you should be there as a fucking support system.
You
Are
should.
you out of your mind?
I-
Don't ask me if our fucking child is dying. It doesn't fucking matter. He's in the hospital, bitch.
Yeah.
Don't ever pull that shit with me. Are you guys out of your fucking mind?
I think you should, but is it realistic?
I don't give a fuck what's realistic.
Bro.
Well, you should care.
You
No,
should
it doesn't
care.
matter. You as a father should carry your kids in the hospital. So you
Zoe,
should be like, yo, I
we
need to
take the
fly
first
out.
plane?
Yes. I
Zoe?
need to fly out tonight. I need to find a flight to go be with my child. Because your child will remember that my dad wasn't fucking there when I broke my arm. I have friends who've been through shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't be that fucking father.
So you are gonna expect Trevon Diggs to leave the middle of the season, say there's a game the next day, and come to where you're at to take the kid to the hospital for a non-fatal accident?
I'm
It's
not
just
talking
not realistic.
about taking the kid to the hospital, just
you
obviously,
gotta-
logistically, I would get there before you. But you should be making an effort to be there for our
But what if you
injured
can't?
child.
This is what I'm saying. What if you can't? What if you can't?
Yeah, that might be a lot of bread for
What
like
if you
that,
can't?
that one, you know?
It might be a lot of bread.
What if you
I
can't?
don't know, like FaceTime maybe.
Yeah, that's realistic.
Nah, you niggas
That's a
are
different
trapped.
conversation.
That's real. We're being real.
Nah,
We're not talking
man.
about what's right and wrong. We're
Like,
talking about what is
I'm not talking about right and
realistic,
wrong either. I'm not
bro.
talking
Because
about
if
that.
it's like 1,000 to get there, and I'm just
I'm
saying,
not
if it's me, I'm like,
It
not
doesn't
me.
matter.
I'm
Your
not
child's in the hospital. He's scared.
If he fell
He
down,
wants his
you can
parents.
stay
Yeah.
home. If he's injured, I think you can make the trip to
Okay,
just see the child.
but now this is a slippery slope. So what's the degree of the injury then?
He has a fracture. He broke a bone.
Yeah.
That's fair enough for you. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
I'll
my
pull
son.
up on him maybe next morning when it goes down.
That's
a little bit.
fine.
You
But you're
make
still
it-
going to be there.
You make it when you can make it.
Imagine FaceTiming, like your kid's bawling in the hospital, hands are mashed up. Like, yeah, you're gonna be okay, little buddy. What the fuck?
Yeah, you make it when you can make
No,
it.
Tresor, that's some
You
bullshit.
said you need him
because
to
the
be
mother
there.
needs to be there.
How about this?
I'm
You
gonna
make
be there.
it. You make it as soon as possible.
And if it's
That's
possible, it
more
needs to be
realistic.
like, don't even try to give me like,
That
oh,
could mean
next,
that could mean
no,
different
it doesn't
things for
mean
different
anything.
people.
No.
Yeah, if I'm in Africa, I'm gonna come back to New York.
It's gonna be hard.
Come on, first
No, find the first
If I'm
flight.
in Africa, I'm gonna come back to New York because you broke your hand. Come on,
Find the flight. I don't give a fuck. Mothers do more for less. You guys
But
are very
no.
privileged. Because if it was a mother, she would be on the first fucking flight from Africa to see her fucking kid in the hospital. Don't give me that bullshit.
and she gotta
Don't
relax.
give me that bullshit.
Like, yeah,
It's
you know.
not true.
Yeah.
I know for
Listen.
sure if something happened to me
Yeah.
as a child and my mom was away, she would be on the first
flight.
flight
First
home. Doesn't care. If she hears hospital,
Yeah.
she's coming home.
Yeah, that's low key why, like, even me at my
I
big
cannot
age.
believe this.
Because
Don't have me.
you're probably right. Because even me at my big age, like, I'm not gonna tell, like, when I split my face, it's nothing that
That's
serious.
different.
But I'm like, man, I'm not gonna tell my mom this until I look better.
Yes, but
You know what I mean?
that's you
I know
as an adult.
because I know she's gonna come ASAP.
Yes.
But you know what I mean? Most fathers are gonna be like, you're all right, champ.
But even me, as you get older, it gets different, obviously. Because,
Yeah.
like, what's it called? Dislocated my shoulder in a rugby game.
Right.
And we were like, I forgot where. We were far from home, somewhere in Ontario. I don't know if we were in, like, whatever. And the coach called my mom and was like, and they're like, no, I'm like, you don't need to come. It's fine. I'm in this thing. We go to the hospital after. But like, I talked to her. If it's a 5-year-old child
Yeah.
who breaks their arm, that's different. You should be there with your child as a support system.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
real.
so tell Future to come. That's your baby
He
dad.
should.
You
He
think he will?
should.
But do you think he will?
Well, then you shouldn't have poor pussy management then. Have kids with niggas who give a fuck about their kids.
I agree.
Have kids with
Yep.
niggas who care and will get on the first flight if their kid even has a black eye.
I
Anything.
agree.
Choose better men.
I agree.
Choose better
Yeah.
man.
You see Russell Wilson is raising homie.
You think my baby father ever tell me, is it fatal? No.
I think
What?
Is it fatal?
Nah, that's real.
We can move on, but I do think that matters.
Nah, that got me tight. That's crazy.
I don't even see you walk off.
I think the logistics of what he's saying kind of like makes sense. I think
makes sense.
I think you're saying it in the
It makes
most
sense.
politically choosing all women way
man.
possible.
You
We
think?
gotta, no.
All right, well,
we
we
gotta
can
let
see,
it go.
'cause we can
I
keep
just,
going.
I just know from
We can keep
from
going,
women
bro.
that I know and mothers that I know, they'd be on the first flight out.
You think LeBron was at every doctor's appointment?
That's
the question, that's the question, that's the question, that's the
Sorry,
question,
because
that's
now
the
you're moving the goalposts. You're moving the goalposts once again. Because I'm not talking about a routine checkup.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
we're getting a
All right,
push
a
up.
broken
We're
bone.
talking about your kid fell, needs to go to the hospital, and is injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I say he has a broken bone and he needs to stay the night or whatever, you should be like, yo, I'm coming.
That's
You should. We'll say that.
Everybody
I agree
try,
that you
try your
should.
best, man.
I don't think it's
What?
realistic, but I
Especially
agree
if
that you
it's a
should.
child. Like a 5-year-old breaking their, that's traumatic.
I agree that you should.
Is it fatal? What?
It's a good
100% it's traumatic.
though.
What'd you say?
But you know, the more data, the better. You know.
We'll move on.
Let's talk about
I like this. We're not on episode 5 yet. We've had 2 walk-offs this season.
that. No, that really triggered me. That really triggered
I don't
me.
think I've ever heard as many people scream at once.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zoe was thinking
I've
about
never
a lot.
felt the need to say one mic on this podcast ever, except this episode.
Oh my God. Okay. Whew, where are we? Bruno Mars is sexy.
Yeah. Let's
Keep it light.
Bruno Mars is sexy red. How do we feel about fat, juicy, and wet?
Can someone?
He don't gang bang, but he throws up the set.
I man.
Is this like a finger joke? Oh, I don't even know what it is.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Do that again?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was really excited for it when I heard it.
Okay.
When I heard like that there was a collaboration between Bruno Mars and Sexxy, I was like, this could be a thing. But they went full Walmart, Gap, Longos. You know,
Walmart, they don't play that Longos. I go to
the
Longos.
vibe, the aesthetic of that song though
freaky
is
ass
very.
grocery manager.
That's warehouse music.
They made it as palatable as possible.
Oh, okay. Can you play the hook real quick? I know maybe we can't do that.
No,
You can block if you will.
If you play it for 10 seconds, it's
ahead.
fine.
No, well, I think you should still block it out for YouTube.
I'll
regardless.
block
So
it. I'll block it out.
timestamp this,
I don't like the song.
and
Yeah,
then
it's a bad song.
Yeah. I
what's
don't
it
think
called?
it's-
Fat, juicy, and wet.
No,
Okay.
that's the real name.
Yes.
Yeah, literally. So
But where are you-
timestamp this.
where-
Good.
They're trying to get a wop.
Let's listen to this a little bit.
All right, that's enough. I'm good. Yeah, that song's
It was
trash.
a taste beat
Yeah,
and
that's-
sexy red lyrics.
It's a what beat?
Taste.
Oh, taste beat. Don't kill me.
What if we had something that sounded like not like us, but Bruno Mars was on it? Let's get Sexy Red too. It'll be a great time.
And you want to know what I think they're trying to do?
Formulaic.
They're trying to do the WAP formula. Like, let's make a song
Yeah.
so raunchy and nasty that everyone's gonna love it and sit there. But like, this is not hitting the way WAP was. Obviously not.
Because it's Bruno Mars. What the fuck?
Hey, not too much on Bruno.
No, because like that's not his niche though. Like he's the
Is it- it's
he's
not
the
his niche?
wedding song guy. He's
No,
not-
Bruno Mars versatile though.
yes, but like his big songs are
Yeah,
meant for
not
weddings
that.
and like romance and shit. It's not.
He,
you don't
he
want
had that song with Kodak and Gucci that was good.
Which
I've
one?
never heard that song before.
Walking on the Moon or whatever. What was it called?
What's up tonight?
Yeah, that one's fire. I like that one.
Back,
What I like?
That's something you
But that's still like a
what I
pop. That's like a pop
That's
number
what I
one
like.
hit. That's not fat, juicy, and wet.
Yeah,
True.
that's
That's what
different.
I like.
That's not.
Sex by the fire.
That one was hard,
Right? That's
yeah.
a bag of trumpet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like in the Silk Sonic bag.
Yeah. So what? Why? So why is it not his bag?
Because this
Yeah.
like you don't hear him say like oh that like
the raunchiness.
Like the
Because
raunchiness
of the lyrics. I thought you meant because of the collab.
The vibe of the
no,
song
just
is
like
very good.
the
Okay.
lyrics.
I got you.
Yeah,
That's
he's
true.
never. People are saying that like,
Even
what the
that
hell?
he's
Like
more
he's
subtle
never
usually.
this
Even
raunchy.
that type of beat is not really something that you're used to from him.
Yeah, he went out.
He's not. He doesn't go on trap beats.
The trap beat, you think?
Yeah.
With a little bit of I think they're trying to have some of those.
Giving like trappy Sabrina Carpenter.
I feel like they're trying to have some of those West Coast,
Or
like
trappy
Yeah, it's like a West
Ariana.
Coast.
the West Coast.
Nah, that's
beat
a
track.
West Coast like mustard-ish type
Yeah, they're
of
going for
beat.
the not like
You
us
think
shit.
so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
It feels
Started
more
with-
poppy to me than a West Coast
That's
trap beat.
Mustard trying to make a pop hit.
Yeah.
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 That's
That's exactly
yeah.
what
That's
it is.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
we're,
mean,
we're not fans.
and then Lady Gaga and Rose from BTS was in the music video. I don't know, or is it BTS or some?
You got it.
The K-pop
Is that
group?
right? Yes. Is she in BTS?
I don't know.
know who
Yes,
that
I
is.
think
Or
it's
is she
a male
another one?
group, yo.
I was like, BTS is a male group. She's Rose from something, some type of K-pop singer, I think. But her and Lady Gaga were in the video.
In the video, okay.
Yeah, and it's like they're like Sexy Red's hype girls.
She's independent.
Rose?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what.
maybe I'm super wrong.
Blackpink.
Blackpink. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Sorry, my
sorry, my bad.
apologies to the K-pop fan. I'm sorry.
Nah, fuck
They
y'all.
gonna get you.
What?
They gonna
Fuck
get
you,
you.
fuck y'all, man.
Fuck K-pop?
Yeah, why
Oh,
do
shit.
people like K-pop?
Why? Why do you
It
like
just-
hip-hop?
It's no
Well,
jokes.
because
Same
Hip-hop-
reason I like Scotty Bonds and Scatterbush.
It's no jokes.
Because you like a sanitized
Bonds
version of
and
the better
Scatter.
thing.
Once in a while, it could be good.
You on the jerk burrito bowl?
If there's nothing else in the complex and 2-for-1 on the sandwiches, might have to,
I'm
It,
skipping.
it just sounds like a bad version of like New Edition or like
Oh shit.
or like I don't know, early 2000s like hip hop groups or R&B groups.
Yeah.
Like
big
it
following
just sounds like
behind
a poor imitation of it to me every time I hear it.
I can get that.
Like why don't you just listen to those throwbacks from back in the day?
Because that's what people just like grow up with. That's
Who grew up with that? These K-pop fans, they grew up here.
oh, you're talking about people in Toronto.
I'm talking about the North American ones. If you're Korean, bad. All right,
Oh,
cool.
I thought you meant K-pop in general.
I'm talking about the worldwide K-pop fans, where it's like where you grew up has better music. Like, you grew up in North America, where it's derivative of, and then you're like a devout.
But music is subjective. What if you just like K-pop and you live in North America?
Same
I
pe-
kind of just want to know. I'm
It's
not
the
saying
same
they
reason
should.
why I like rock and roll and like you don't fuck with some of the. It's the same thing.
No, because rock and roll, it's its own thing. Like it's
Right.
not. It's not a copy of something else.
Yeah.
Oh, because K-pop's a copy
Yeah,
of
it's
pop,
just
but
derivative
Korean.
of these hip hop R&B groups from back in the day.
It's like
all it is.
sampling, but like
They,
on a
sa-
super
they
level.
and they dance like Tinashe. That's all it. That's all it is. That's
You
what
think
K-pop-
Tanashi should give up?
No.
saw that
And I
tweet,
don't.
though.
And I don't like when people do that. She's independent. She has her own lane, and she had her hit last year. She just
one?
keeps.
I've been a nasty girl.
Yeah.
She's good. She's fine.
Yeah,
No,
and now
she's
she's
not quit.
So
No.
now she's getting 100% of half the bag she used to get before.
Ooh.
No.
So she's probably making more bread
So
than
she's
she
making
was
more
before.
money.
Oh, okay. I see
Before
what
she
you
used to
mean.
make 10% of 100.
Shit.
Now she's making 100% of 50. Like now she's making more money.
Okay.
So salute to her. Yeah, my bad. But yeah.
No, that's fair.
Shout out to K-pop, I guess.
Shout out to K-pop. I guess is crazy. I know. I've heard mixed reviews about Tinashe and should she give up and she can't really get another hit and she's washing out and da da da. Also, I wrote this down. You know what I really don't like? Because speaking of internet terms, we are going viral on TikTok over the Goonicide video because
yeah?
we just hit this Gen Z algorithm of Goonercide and Goonerol and Goon Too Soon.
Yeah,
the comments
yeah.
are absolutely insane. But another internet term that I really like, I don't know if this is the Gen Z kid, maybe our millennial thing, is like till the room stank.
What?
I hate when people put that like on photos.
That's a Gen
and,
Z
like,
thing?
I don't know if it's Gen Z or something.
It's an internet term. Yeah.
It's an internet term.
Yeah.
And I really don't like it because why is the room stinking?
It should though. Sex should smell like something.
Sex has a smell.
Stink though?
Sex has
Stink is different than smell.
Condom sex has a smell.
Smell is different than stink.
Well, I mean, if you're not the one having
Yeah,
sex,
you don't wanna walk into
and
that
you
room.
walk into the room, it's gonna stink.
Isn't it till the room?
Stink or smell?
No, there's a stink.
Is it till the room stinks or stank?
Till the room stank.
The room
Oh,
stank.
stank is different.
Yeah, stank's a little. That's not what we're talking
What
about.
stinks
Right?
low like
Stank is
like
musty.
what?
Oh, stank's worse.
Stank's musty.
If your
Stank
stank
is worse than
if
stink.
your saying
musty.
stank is worse than stink, then you're being racist. What? Just a black way of saying it.
Activating his trap card.
I think
Where the
my
fuck
thing is
did that
like,
trap come from?
when I hear the word stink or stank, I just feel like it's gonna make you want to like throw up.
But Trezor got onto you though. Like, if you walk into any room that they didn't have sex in, do you want to smell that?
No,
No, but I'm
it
not gonna, it's not
stinks.
gonna make me want to. No, I never walked to. I've walked. Okay.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
There's been situations where I end up in a room that someone I previously had sex in. Like you just know, like yeah, I don't
smells
think
like
it
sex.
stinks.
Doesn't stink.
But it's definitely like yo, like y'all were doing like it's
Yeah.
heated in here.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But to be like that's different.
No, it
smells not pleasant.
shouldn't be
But
like
I don't
that.
think it's nasty.
You go to
It's-
like AutoZone. Do you think it
It's kind of like
stinks? in
smelling gasoline. Like gasoline doesn't stink, but you know there's gasoline.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
shit.
the same.
But you walk into it, you'd be like, "Bleh, it stinks in here." After
No,
sex.
it wouldn't be that.
Exactly. So till the room stank.
I get why you don't fuck with the term.
Because why is it stinking for
But I
real?
think
What are
that's
y'all doing
also
to
just
stink?
an exaggeration for comedic effect.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah, it's not
actually
like stink. It's like distinct sex smell.
Till the room stank makes my stomach hurt. When I ever read it,
Yeah.
I'm like, ew.
It's a choice of words. I agree.
like I would
but
have used that for Jalen Hurts and I loved it. But till the room stank?
You wouldn't use that? You use a lot of other
Stink?
terms. You've growled.
I just think the term stank is just so aggressive.
I
and
feel
like,
you. It's not sexual. And when you're describing sex, it should be kind of erotic. So I feel you.
yeah, and I
It
don't
does-
want
it doesn't
anything to
give a-
stink after we've just been intimate. Like stink?
Oh shit! It's gonna smell. Till the room smells. Is that better?
that more seems like you're distinctively saying it smells bad. Stank kind of seems like there's some
Till the
razzle
room is
dazzle on it.
pungent. I don't know.
Pungent is worse.
Budget is crazy. I just don't really like the.
I get why.
Okay, what else do you want to go to now? I mean, SZA's in the Super Bowl. I mean, there's not really much to say other than, do we think this is a bigger play?
Yeah, they probably had like a surge in popularity in the stadium tour when it first dropped. And then this is like a very like smart way to advertise the rest of the ticket sales. Yeah. You know, because you have to fill up 50,000 times 60 shows or whatever. Maybe I exaggerated.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense.
So that makes sense. But then also like, listen, I don't want to hate on Kendrick, but I will.
SZA got you wiped down.
Kind of, because he's like the first. Because when we're talking about the Super Bowl performance, like you're trying to get the casual watchers of the NFL to watch the game.
Yeah.
Right? So you're
That's
trying to
true.
go outwards of the male demographic. Right? And to do that, you need someone who has a lot of music that women like. Kendrick, 90% of it isn't. I know he has some,
Yeah.
but 90% isn't. So
Or just the common fan. But no
need to add
rap.
SZA.
But no rapper has any rapper done the Super Bowl by themselves? No. Right?
I don't think there's
Not as a
as.
solo act,
I mean,
no.
other than
But
Michael
solo.
Jackson,
There's
no
no
rap.
There's no rapper before Jay-Z took over.
Yeah. So
It was just one time. We're comparing to one time.
So I think
Like Nelly's made an appearance, I think.
no rappers did it, like Dr.
Yeah.
Dre and Eminem and all them. But
That's-
like,
that only happened once.
Solo act, no.
yeah,
There's
but I'm
not
saying,
much
like,
precedence in general. It
yeah.
only happened
But has
once.
there been any like Super Bowl solo act other than like Michael Jackson? Like Beyonce wasn't even solo.
She was with who?
Was-
Bruno
was it
Mars?
Rihanna?
Beyonce
solo?
brought up.
But didn't
Oh, you're right. Rihanna was solo.
Yeah, Rihanna was
You're
by
right.
herself.
Rihanna was solo.
Yeah.
Rihanna,
Beyonce wasn't. Beyonce did it twice, and when she wasn't solo. Didn't she bring out
It's like
Destiny's
Bruno
Child?
Mars or
Beyonce.
someone. I don't know.
She brought out Destiny's Child, I think.
Was Usher? Oh no, that was Alicia Keys.
I feel like
Alicia, yeah, Usher, Alicia Keys. Did Rihanna bring it? No, Rihanna didn't
Rihanna
bring
was by
anyone.
herself.
You're right. She was by herself completely.
And I think
And
that-
pregnant.
And people
Sorry, go ahead.
had mixed reviews.
For Rihanna?
They did. They thought it
Yeah.
was, but I mean, she was also pregnant.
Yeah.
it was a pregnancy announcement, that performance.
Yeah, I think if she wasn't pregnant, it would have been should have been doing a lot more.
But yeah, at the end of the day, though, I'm not surprised that Kendrick added her. It adds more.
It makes so much
bigger
sense. You need
demographic.
women. Because that's what women are tuning in for. Now I'm just generalizing, but they're tuning in for the halftime show.
A lot of
It
women.
can't just be like, sit down, be humble. It can't just be that for like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's more than that.
You
song.
need all
But
the
I'm
stars
saying it
out
can't be
there.
shit in that vein. Like,
Yeah. Agree.
I mean, sure. Okay.
I think so. I think it's a genius move. Like his team's been on point.
But do you think after all Drake saying like, SZA got you wiped down and this and that, like it's kind of
It helps the point. Not really.
No.
But I will say that
It's actually anti. It doesn't help Drake at all. It's
yeah,
because
because they're working even more together. But I will say that.
So I'm saying, does that line come back to like?
Because
in
like
Drake's
his
face?
point is that SZA's bigger than him.
But now it's okay. She's bigger than me, but like she's technically on. I mean, I'm not saying she chose sides, but she went on tour with Kendrick, doing Super Bowl with Kendrick. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
for him-
guess it helps the point a little bit. Yeah.
But no, I don't think it helps the point. I think it
Helps.
kind of makes Drake look because you try to weaponize SZA against Kendrick.
True.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean? But
that
now
backfired.
Kendrick, like SZA's, but low key choosing up.
But got you wiped down. That means that SZA's bigger than him.
I
That's
know,
it.
but I'm saying he's weaponizing SZA's magnitude or her
yeah.
career to make Kendrick look small. That at the end of the day, SZA is still backing Kendrick
For sure.
because she's going on tour with him.
I
she's
agree.
doing so. She's up no matter what. SZA's or her impact is uplifting Kendrick. She's
agree.
not in Australia with
Yeah.
Drake.
Is that backing or just a business move?
It's both.
I agree with you, but in the same way that when Kendrick was saying the stuff about Atlanta rappers and stuff, and now Drake still has every Atlanta rapper in the bag. Same shit. It's like,
okay, fair.
You tried, but not really. You can't really put two people against each other that fuck with each other.
That's very fair. Okay, do we want to talk about that the Lyft doesn't want to give a big woman a lift?
Play that video. Yeah, you guys gotta watch this video, please.
So just for context,
or even listen. Just listen to.
We will play the video.
Listen to what this Lyft driver said.
Is there anything I need to bleep out?
No.
I was thinking maybe we shouldn't give context. Maybe we'll just play the video and then we can talk about it. Because I think the video is from like a news. Yeah, I have it. I'll play it.
Lyft rolled up.
Hold on. Here we go.
Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Oh no. He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I get the money and flip it and make some food.
Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected
That's it.
characteristic
The rest
in
is
Michigan
sure.
by law.
It would be no different.
All right,
Okay.
so what do you guys think, man?
It's wrong.
Weight's a protected characteristic, but like skin color isn't.
No, it is. It is.
They've put up on me and canceled.
That's funny.
True, you need a suit too.
Yeah.
You need a suit too.
Ubers have pulled up, seen us, and canceled.
Facts.
And drove right by
Facts.
us.
Literally had this happen on
Me
like
too.
Monday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Recently. I don't know. if
Like
it's
you make
'cause of that,
eye
but
contact, they know
yes,
that's
he
you.
looked at me and then
Yeah,
canceled it. Yeah.
Oh,
I should have sued then.
Yeah, yellow
Wow.
cabs
For
back in the day. New
discrimination.
York, you couldn't really.
Yeah. So my thing is, aside from the weight thing, or aside from the weight versus the race, it's wrong. You know what I mean? Because that's not a thing. Like, I mean, like.
You're saying fat phobia doesn't exist?
No, I don't think. It's not a thing where it's like you're too big and my tires cannot handle your weight.
Okay,
What
but
if he's on donuts?
That's not a thing?
for just for a second, right? Like, let's say she weighs 600 pounds. I don't know, right? Are you guys car people? Are you a car person?
Mm-hmm.
Can that fuck up your suspension?
No, it can't fuck up.
No? Okay, I'm just asking.
This is the more weight you have in your car, the more gas you burn.
No, because that's not fair then, because I think it was just her by herself.
Yes.
So, like, she weighs as much as 3 people.
That's what I was
So
gonna say.
If there's 3 people in the whip, then it should be fine.
Yes.
It should be fine.
Yeah.
But, like, is it a weight distribution thing, though? Where it's like, if you put a 600-pound anchor on one seat, it'll, like, fuck up one
What'd you
wheel.
just say?
Depending on the car,
If you
yes,
what?
that
If
is
you
an
put a
anchor.
600-pound anchor.
Anchor?
Anchor, it's a physics term.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not calling her anything.
Okay. Let's make that clear.
It's not going to fuck up anything in the whip.
depending on the car, yes, it can.
Okay.
So maybe she just sits in the middle?
She might have to lay down, maybe.
You know what?
She might have to
You know what?
Without starting specifics, what car did he have?
It was a
It
Corolla.
looked like a Honda Civic.
Yeah, it
so-
wasn't like a, yeah.
I think it was a Corolla, yeah.
It wasn't.
Guys, let's be realistic. Because,
shit.
for example, if the car is full
yeah.
and we all weigh 200 pounds,
Yeah.
that's what?
600 pounds, yeah.
600.
No, the car, 10 people or 5 people.
800.
Five people, we all.
5
1,000.
times 2 is
Oh, sorry,
1,000.
4. Okay.
So
yeah,
see,
yeah.
including the driver, we all weigh 200 pounds.
Thou.
And it's 1,000, is that
Yeah.
1,000 pounds?
You
Is that a
got
ton?
it. 200
No,
times
a ton
5.
is,
You got
200
it.
times 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1,000.
that's
Come on, let's go.
But what's a ton?
Well, we don't
A
know.
ton? I don't know.
Continue.
A
We
ton.
don't know.
So 1,000 pounds.
Yes.
Like, it's just the same as if the car was full.
But what he said,
I was saying
that
weight
does not- Is there
distribution.
a weight distribution?
I personally, I don't, I'm not
it's
not
like
that
when
car
they make you
guru.
sit in different parts
Yeah.
of the plane
A
because
plane.
of the
yeah,
weight distribution.
Because
Right.
you can't, you got to go.
You gotta balance.
You gotta balance it out.
I'm sorry.
You
So
gotta
if
balance
you-
out the plane.
If you saw her sit on the plane, are you sick?
On the plane?
No,
plane with
because
you.
they did the weight distribution.
I'm pissed. I'm sitting next to her in the window seat. Nah, man.
not a good person.
You're a fucking
Don't
menace.
do that to me.
She exhales, just go.
No, you are not a good person.
What? Everybody agrees.
We want.
You're not cheese if you see that.
It is what it is,
All
man.
right, we're just
No,
not being
no,
honest
no,
today.
no.
Some people can't sit on the
They
plane.
can.
No, but realistically,
But
she'd probably, and I'm not even being funny.
She's
She
gonna do-
probably has her like own rule.
Yeah, she's gonna get
'Cause
two
she
seats.
needs
you
at
have to
least
buy
two
it
seats.
out,
Yeah,
though.
she
Yeah,
needs at
she's
least
gonna buy
two
your-
seats.
If you're,
Or she's
I'm
gonna
not
pay
being-
for the. Sorry, she's gonna pay for the exit aisle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not being funny. Like my dad's told me this before. Like he works at an airport. There's been people who are overweight. They have
Yeah.
to buy
They need
like
that.
their own thing in order because like that's an inconvenience for a lot of people.
There's
who are
no,
on the
yeah,
same
there's
flight.
no way that like it's gonna be one person on the window seat and just the two seats. Is
Yeah, I know
her.
that's.
And did you know that even like oh shit? Did you know that like MRIs, like CT scans too?
Yeah.
Like they have like a 400-pound limit.
Wow.
So after that, you know where you need to go?
Oh my god.
Wait.
Where to the zoo?
They bring you to the zoo.
No.
Wait. Are you
I
serious?
swear to God.
So
bring
they
you
just
to-
took a monkey off the table and put you on the table.
Yeah, or a gorilla. Yeah, they just
just
or not,
roll
not
the
gorillas.
gorilla over.
Yeah, or like a whale.
Roll
yeah, they
roll
put
the
you
whale.
Yeah.
Damn.
You have to go to the zoo to get MRI if you're over 400 pounds.
about because they all have limits.
I'm not sitting on no table that monkeys and gorillas were just on.
In a fucking
You want me to get
That's
like
the world.
rabies or
Regardless,
something?
I think it's wrong. He should not have discriminated against her based on her
listen,
weight.
It is wrong.
All I'm doing is asking questions.
Right.
But if I'm the Uber and I'm pulling up on Miss, I don't know, 500 pounds. If I'm pulling up on her 400, I don't know. If I'm pulling up on Miss, what's her name?
I don't remember.
Dank DeMoss?
If I'm pulling up on Miss Dank DeMoss, I would let you in my Uber, dog. This guy is wildin'.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let her in the back seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, just and maybe the front seat and decline or something.
The thing about the
You know what I mean?
tires, I was like,
The
okay,
front
now you're
seat and
finding that. No.
Yeah, he's like, oh, my tires can't hit. Like, come on.
Yeah, he was wildin'. Yeah.
How did he explained it to her and everything? Like he sat there, was like, no, this isn't good. And
Yeah, you might need an
should've
ex-
just
You might need
he
an
should have just
extra-
left. Yeah. Like,
I think
now he's out of a job.
Should've
Low-key
been like,
sounds
oh.
like he was racist and he used the way as an excuse.
No, I think he's 100% the
I'm
weight.
not going for that.
100% the weight.
Yeah, some people are like, yeah, 100%. I think it's 100% the weight.
Yeah, that's fucked up. See,
I don't think being black helped, but I think the weight was the leading factor.
I make my jokes because I don't think anybody should be safe.
Right.
But like, nobody should be safe. I don't care.
Everyone get these jokes.
Everyone
Yeah.
gets their own.
But like that Uber is fucked up. And if I'm on a plane and a girl's that big, I'm just gonna have a shitty flight. I'm just sit right next to her, whatever.
Right.
Like,
You're gonna be pissed
Why
off
does your
after.
flight have to be shitty?
Cause I'm next to the biggest person on the plane. That's not gonna be a worse. Literally, the worst seat on the plane is mine now. The smaller the person, the more space I have. We pay $100 for leg room,
Yeah.
and now for the same price,
You
I'm
ever,
getting less.
you ever sat beside someone on the plane and like their shoulders are just so broad that it's
Yeah.
coming onto your side?
Yeah.
It's
And
worse.
not even
bro.
if they're fat, even if they're super D's.
Yeah, the shoulders. I hate.
That's why I hate going in middle because I have
Yeah.
broad shoulders. I feel like a nuisance, like
taking
like
up
this.
space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate
I
touching
feel like,
shoulders. I hate when the elbows are on my thing. I hate when your leg is touching my leg. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want any contact with the other person
It's
at
worse
all.
when you have to go to the bathroom and you have to like scooch, like touch them on the.
Now, when you're sitting next to like a little Asian lady or something, and she's just like just chilling the whole time.
She have to be Asian.
I don't know. I'm sorry. And just like a small lady. You're right. Why did she have to be?
Race does get coded into your size. That proved it. Race gets coded into
Yeah, but why is that
Oh my
a
God.
negative thing?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not negative.
It's not negative.
There's small white
Small
women.
Asian
there's
ladies
small
are chill.
But like, it's
okay,
like
fine.
if I said Samoan, what are you thinking?
Yeah,
Big
one.
Woman?
Fact.
Yes.
People.
Samoan
Yeah.
people.
Samoan women big.
Yes.
Yes.
Both of them.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Just go ahead. You're a little Asian lady.
Yeah, then I feel like I'm gonna
have
have a
more
nice
space.
flight. You know, she's gonna chill. She probably won't even use the bathroom. Just be there like this
She won't talk to you.
the whole time. Yeah.
Definitely won't talk to
I
you.
don't like when
That's
people talk to me on
Yeah.
the plane. Like, no,
Yeah.
They're not gonna be like small Asian lady is not gonna be like conversationalist, like small talk,
Yeah.
like where
Yeah,
you
no.
from?
Never. Only white people do that.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I said Asia.
So why are you going to Miami? Shut up.
That's what you're doing out here.
Don't you see these airports?
Honestly, yeah. Like I said, the airplane is like one of the craziest like experiences. Like where all these weird ass strangers are just face to ass on this damn plane.
You know what are the
All
most
salad.
transit.
The most
crazy.
unexplainable plane videos that
this
I
guy.
always see is like, you know, when someone's like wilding out on a plane and like the stewardesses are trying to like handle them. Or I saw a video like last week where someone was trying to open the door.
Oh yeah.
What I'm thinking in my mind is like, how is this guy not getting crushed right now? There should be 10 of us guys should be putting hands and feet on him at this very moment.
You're
can
no
in that
question. You're
situation.
no question.
I'm
No
on it.
hesitation.
I'm
You
on
see
it.
him reaching for it.
I'm on it.
But you know
What
that
do you like, headlock?
it's physically impossible to open those
I know.
things.
But still, even the fact that you're trying
It's
this, you
physically
need to get
impossible?
crushed.
Why have I seen the video
Past
with
a
one
certain-
open
No,
then?
the
I
only
think
way
they
it's
say
possible is
past
like
a certain
right,
altitude.
right when you're leaving
If you're
the
past a certain altitude, the
runway.
pressure, you can't open the door.
Yeah.
But if you're under a certain altitude, you can. But yeah, no. But I'm not gonna do it like alone. But I'm gonna look around and be like, all right, like, are
You're
we
gonna wait
crushing
for the
this guy?
first guy to throw hands.
Are we crushing this guy or what? No, I might stand up, and if someone else stands up, all right, we're on
So
it.
what happens if you stand up and no one else does? Are you sitting back down?
If I stand up and no one else does, I'm at least, hey, yo, what you doing, son? Like, son, you gotta bring attention.
So you're waiting for one more person to stand up.
Yo, don't let us fuck you up. Hey, you better sit down before we put hands and feet on you. I tell you that.
Everyone's sitting down. It is just you.
You guys are whack. See, because then you might get in trouble. I might get charged if I'm the only one beating up this guy. If it's a group of us, we're trying to save the plane.
Yeah.
Then I'll be fine.
So what happens if the door does open that high? Everyone just gets sucked out?
It's impossible. It wouldn't
But I'm saying
happen.
if it does.
Yeah, it'll create a vacuum and then it'll.
But
and
you
I
can-
don't wear my seatbelt on the
Like
plane, so I'm done.
What?
Even seatbelts be gone. Like you're getting ripped out of that bitch.
Really?
Depends how big.
Even with the seatbelt on?
With the seatbelt, like if you're closer to the wind, like the opening, yeah, for sure. If you're further away, you'll still get like.
I like how
cold.
I answered so confidently. Like I think so.
But when you're that high up, though, a lot.
You're probably right. I don't
I'm
know.
saying because my father taught me about this too.
When you're
Sorry?
up that high, though.
When you're up that high,
Because I saw a video where, you remember, it was Alaskan Airlines where they like painted over the door and made it a window, and then it like came off
Yeah.
on the flight,
Yeah.
and it was just the empty thing.
yeah.
Oh, and nothing happened.
No.
Wasn't it just like
There was
super
someone
bare
sitting,
wind?
yeah, there was someone sitting there in the middle seat.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm not sitting there. I have to move.
There's
There's
a
no way I'm
South-
sitting there.
There was a Southwest flight, I think, in 2018 where like the engine exploded and it broke a window and a woman got sucked out. But they landed and like, you know, everybody else on the plane was okay.
Only she.
Yeah, she landed too, just faster. Yeah, that's
Mucho.
All right. You know what?
she got there.
She got there quick.
Did she get there? She didn't get there.
She did it.
She
went to
arrived.
space.
She went to heaven.
Oh, word. Yeah, her soul did.
Physically, but not spiritually.
Okay, I think we have room for one more. We have so many. I don't know what you guys want. Do you guys want to do Justin Trudeau's son being the new rapper, or do you want to do the U.S. getting rid of DEI?
Oh, wow.
They got rid of a lot of other
Fun
things.
topics.
So I don't know. Justin Trudeau's son being a singer, like salute, turn up. Like you're not your dad. Like enjoy your life. I don't know. Are you hating on him for doing that?
I think it's a little interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Why do you think it's interesting?
Like why?
Do you feel like
not?
our tax money is going into the editing and
Can you imagine?
producing videos and securing filming spots and stuff? Is that your concern?
You're probably right.
I didn't think about that. You know.
Think about it that way.
It probably can, but if it comes out of his salary, if it comes out of Justin Trudeau's salary, then you're free to do what you want with your salary.
But who pays his salary?
Like if Justin Trudeau bought porn, would you get cheesed? Like, like you know what I mean? Like if he bought OnlyFans, you wouldn't get
I get
cheesed.
cheesed when I see cops like just chilling.
Why?
Because my tax dollars are going towards your job. There's people speeding. Go
Do you
stop
feel
them.
that
That's
about, like,
different,
all
but
public servants?
you don't get pissed off of what they do with their salary that you pay for.
Oh no, but like when they're on duty.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. Okay.
But now he probably timed it too so that it's not when Trudeau is in office.
Do you think Trudeau stepped down so his son could have a flourishing R&B career?
Might have
my
factored
God.
in. Who knows?
I don't know.
It might have factored
Because
in.
I don't think his son would be able to do this while he was in power.
No way. It'd be too hot.
So do you think he could like dad?
Can I drop it? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not fucking winning. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
dad, I want to get us out of here, out the hood,
That was
out of the House of
out
Commons.
that hood of
out of the
the
house.
Is he a rapper
parliaments.
or a singer?
He's like
a
a
singer
both
more, yeah.
sort of like a party next door type.
Let him
Yeah.
do what he wants.
Yeah.
Let's go listen.
I had no problem with him. And then DI. I just want to say real quick with the DI shit. Like DI never really did anything. Like DI was all because people are like always they're conflating DI with like affirmative action, right?
Okay.
Like affirmative action is when you're trying to get people, disenfranchised people into jobs and
Representation
and
kind
schooling.
of,
Yeah, we're trying to overrepresent the underrepresented. Like that's what affirmative action is. DI was just all these like bullshit programs that was mostly white people anyway. That would like maybe I've had it done before where like when I was working for a big company, like
it's a quota, it's a percentage.
Yeah, the company was just like, yo, would you like to be part of this blog this month for a DI and talk about your experience in this big company that I work for? Like that's the type of shit that DI was doing. Like diversity and equity and inclusion. Like it was very theoretical. The practical was affirmative action. So this DEI stuff, yeah, I guess it's a dog whistle of racism. The fact that Trump wants to ban it, but people are conflating it like it's bigger than it is. DEI was never that important.
And statistically,
it is a little bit.
It doesn't really help like black people like that much. Like apparently black people only comprise 4% of DEI positions in the workplace. And they're kind of saying how like white women are the biggest benefactors. Did I say that word right? Beneficiaries of DEI.
Why would white women be the biggest?
Because they're a woman.
Oh,
yeah. It's not just for like black people.
Yeah, I know. It's like veterans. It's different races, women,
for oppressed, compromised
LGBTQ, all these.
But it was mostly figureheads that were talking about how we're gonna change shit. It wasn't really the change. So of course it made some impact, but people
and it gives that like they just get hired for free. They're just getting free jobs and they're unqualified. And everyone's gonna get hired based off merit now.
Yes, and that's my point. I feel like sometimes people who are DEI hires outside of their race or whatever, you can tell that this person is not qualified for this job.
Yeah.
But they needed to fill a quota. So I
can tell you're using DEI hire colloquially, like you're just saying it in the slang way.
No.
But even that's like a wrong way to say it. Cause like
why?
Because like people aren't getting hired I guess you could say they are DEI hires.
Right.
But when they're removing DEI departments, that has nothing to do with like, let's say the quotas and all that shit. Those are two different things. Like the quotas and the Affirmative Action Act and all that stuff, that's still intact.
Okay.
A DEI department is just the people talking about it.
Oh, I see.
But
is the DEI department making sure that these quotas are met? You can have a quota, but are these quotas actively being met? Or is that the responsibility of the DEI department, which is why people are up in arms because they can have these quotas, but they might not meet them because there's no one to manage them because there's no DEI.
Yeah, and maybe it's intertwined, but they're two different things.
I'm pretty sure like the college basketball used to kind of have like you need to have one white guy.
You have to have one white guy?
Wasn't that?
I don't think so.
Didn't NCAA? I'm Googling it right now, but I'm pretty sure there was DEI. That was the only time DEI was for white people.
I feel like there's one Kentucky team with no white person.
Is there?
I don't think you needed to have a white guy.
Yeah.
Oh, A$AP really testified against A$AP Rocky. I just saw that.
Yeah, you shoot me, I'm going to testify.
Yeah,
are you though? If you're that guy, you're testifying against A$AP Rocky?
Do you have a choice?
I'm not.
Is he?
Do you have a choice?
Like
if you're called to testify, can you?
But he started it. This A$AP.
I don't think you have to take this.
I was gonna say I don't think you have to take this. Like, are you forced?
No,
to?
you don't have to.
I don't think you have to.
I was gonna say actually,
is that true?
Okay,
I swear you have to take the stand.
A$AP really. Like when that happened, they came to the scene of the crime. There was you heard about this. There was no bullet fragments the police could find. A$AP really came back to the scene of the crime. He told them. And he told them where the bullet fragments were.
Whoa.
Are you guys doing all of that?
And if he did that, of course he's going to take the stand.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
but how did the bullet fragments get there then?
Because A$AP Rocky shot him.
But I'm thinking, but you're saying when the LAPD got there,
they couldn't find it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he knew exactly where everything was. Like,
So the cops were just looking in the wrong place, and he said,
he said right
Yeah,
there.
no, it was right there under the garbage can. Look, right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look behind the door, you see it shining right there.
He doesn't even deserve a nickname after this. Like,
What's his real name?
Like
Robert, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, his nickname is Relly. His name's probably Robert.
Yeah, I mean,
But what is he getting out of this? I mean, just other
nothing.
aside
Just
than
getting ASAP Rocky in jail.
He just wants justice.
Yeah, I guess he want.
Fring's gonna need to call Trump.
Fring is crazy. Fring.
Who's?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Fring.
Anyways, y'all, are we good?
Yeah, we're in there.
Any last words? We went through most of the topics, but
Yeah, no, not really. Free ASAP Rocky.
he's not locked up yet.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
not yet.
Free
yo.
ASAP Rocky and Future's not flying across the country.
You know what? We'll leave it right there. We'll leave it right there. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, and we'll see you next week. Oh my God.
You guys are being ridiculous. I don't know why you guys let me fight that battle alone.